gang signs. It was the list of things that you said. That simply tells me that you're telling people to stop showing their red flags.
No, because there are men that could be at a function. I understand. Like, people will try to look at the best picture they have in their house, right? And it could be him at a baby shower and he has a red cup. It could be him at a wedding and he might have a red cup. So he probably just going off of whatever picture he has. What I'm saying is consider not to post those instead.
Well,
I would be an alcoholic.
I would say if you got to understand, you're on a dating app, right? If a man, the only picture that the man has of himself is at a club with a red cup.
It's not necessarily, it could be a baby shower.
It could be any, but if he has a red cup, that tells the woman that something's wrong. So I think women need to know, look, we spend a lot of energy trying to portray ourselves as something different. We need to show who we actually are. If you're a red cup type of person, no matter where you are, I'm not posting a picture of me holding a red cup on any social media platform. And if, hold on, look, wait, look at this. And if I don't know better, I don't deserve a certain type of woman. So the men that don't know better need to keep doing it so women can say no to that guy.
What I'm simply saying is that there's no wrong to that. There's probably some people that drink liquor and just are alcoholics. But it could be that individual only have those one or two pictures of themselves.
He don't deserve certain women.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that person's an alcoholic.
It does mean he's an alcoholic.
No, it doesn't, because I have pictures of red cup.
Okay.
I don't drink liquor at all.
T, you're missing my point. If you're taking pictures with a red cup, you're taking pictures with your shirt off, you're taking pictures holding up gang signs, you're stupid. So let that person be in the stupid box. That's all I'm saying.
That the majority of men, see, you don't date men, we date men.
Mm-hmm.
And the majority of pictures on the dating app are men that do not. I was just giving a slight version of what women are complaining about.
Okay.
I'm not. If you go on a dating app right now as a woman, at least 10 pictures, the men don't know how to take the picture.
Well, So
that's what I'm saying.
But that's who he is. Look. Yeah. You already know. Go ahead.
Now, hear me out one minute. Whether that's what he is, there are some people that just don't know how to take pictures that are awkward. I used to be very awkward at taking pictures. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean that if I take a picture, if I'm at an event and the only picture I have on my phone is me at an event and I'm holding a red cup, doesn't mean I'm an alcoholic. Could just
but
mean
would you
that
post
I'm
it?
Picture. I would probably, if that's the only picture I have of myself, if I'm not a picture person. See, I'm always thinking from a different level. I don't just think about the direct version of self. You have to think that there are some people that are shy. There are some people that only have one or two pictures in their phone. So I know how it is for some men. Men are not good at taking pictures at all.
I can understand that.
At all.
Yeah.
So I don't think that it's their character. I'm just trying to give a little insight, put a little effort. Consider not to post that picture. Even if that's the only one you have, take that shit off. Because there are men that really are good men, but they just don't know what the fuck to do.
Well, here's another thing when it comes to the dating app stuff, and just my opinion. If you're a woman on a dating app, you're not going to find a husband on a damn dating app.
That's not true. My brother found his wife. My 3 brothers found their wife. So that is not true.
Yes.
And I'm talking about quality.
That's not the point. I'm looking at probability. See, women love this be in this fairyland. Well, one person over here found love.
That doesn't make sense.
Hold on, T. Hold on.
Go ahead.
The typical woman on a dating app is not going to find a husband on a dating app. So, in my opinion, being on dating apps is actually hurting women. One, you can look this up. You can Google this. The average dating app has an algorithm, which means that when you get on a dating app, it's put together to cause you to swipe like you on TikTok. It's mentally, and it turns into an addiction where you're so addicted to seeing who the next picture is, like on TikTok. No, it's you can't tell me no. You can Google it yourself. You can't say no. This is actually what dating apps are. Dating apps operate like TikTok. You are like algorithmically pushed to see what the next picture is, and you keep swiping. Okay, so stop shaking your head. Is you if you don't understand if you okay, I'm telling you what research is saying. Okay, you can't.
I'm telling you,
T, can you let me finish? Can you let me finish? So dating apps, Tinder, like right now, has a lawsuit for this exact thing. Okay, these dating apps have an algorithmic rhythm to them that causes you to subconsciously scroll like you're on TikTok. All right, so that's the first thing. You're going to spend a lot of your energy scrolling, looking for love, which is not helpful. You can go outside. A lot of women be stuck in a house and they too lazy to go outside and go somewhere and spend time outside of their house finding a man. That's how finding love is supposed to actually happen, not on no damn dating app. It's okay to be on a dating. Hold on. It's okay to be on a dating app, but at the end of the day, the possibility of you finding your husband is like 1%.
Not necessarily true. That's not true. But let me say why it's not true.
Okay.
Because I've seen living proof around.
I know your cousin did whatever. One
my
person.
My sister found her husband. My brother found his wife, an African beautiful woman that he has two children with. My other brother found his wife. So that is not true. There are people. I have friends that have found people on apps and date them and it works.
That's not what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is that. What I'm saying to you, because you're saying that it's not, people cannot find husbands and whatever.
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
I said the probability of you finding a husband is like 2%. Go outside.
It's the same thing as going outside.
It's not the same thing as going. You literally just. Are you serious? You literally just said a dating app is like outside.
I'm gonna tell you why it's a bit different, and it's more of an option versus going outside. Right now, the social norm between men and women are so different, especially because of the goddamn Me Too movement. When you go to these events, men are so drawn back in how to communicate with women, they're not fully doing it. The options are so less. When I go out a lot. I do. I take myself and go out with my girlfriends, and the men, for some reason, are less harder to meet when you go out. On the app, where people are more comfortable to communicate, especially since the pandemic. People are more comfortable to communicate. Yes, is it saturated with married people, with scammers, with bullshit? That happened in real life and on dating apps. But the point that I'm saying is that you can genuinely meet good people. I've met good people on the dating apps.
That's not the point. I said, you got to understand. A dating app has to be like a side alternative. Too many people get on dating apps. Hold on. Too many people go on dating apps looking for their potential mate. No, you go on dating apps as just like you on Instagram or whatever. Because the thing about it is,
that's a different thing.
It's not. It's not.
Instagram and the dating app are different.
How is it different? How is it different?
I'm gonna tell you why. I would never go speak to a man on an Instagram. A man happening in my DMs on the Instagram, it's not happening.
Why?
A man, because I'm dating for a purpose, right? So when I put my profile up and I said, hey, I am looking for this specific individual, get to know, I'm looking for companionship, and whatever the hell I put up. I'm not putting, my social media is not for personal meeting people.
Okay, I want you to think about something. Dating app versus Instagram. I believe in outside, so I'm not taking outside out. I'm just
I
making
can
the
check that out.
right. I'm just making a comparison for this conversation. Dating app, I don't know who the hell you are. Your picture could be fake. You making you can make angles where you look better than you actually are, right? On Instagram, I can go back to 2019 and see who you were then, who like I can check your stories. So I can check your history and not just see a picture. I can see video of you with
But
your
that's the
friends.
option
Hold
that you can
on, hold
communicate.
on,
They
hold on.
say, can I
Listen,
have your social
let me
media?
finish. Let me finish. I can understand that. You may not have personal social media. I understand that. But I'm just saying if I do have your social media, I can find out if you know your father or not. Because I can listen, I've done this. I would let me tell you something. If it's a girl that I'm like, yo, I see her and I'm interested in her, right? I would go to the ladies in my coaching group and say, y'all want to go down a rabbit hole? And they'd be like, let's do it. Going down a rabbit hole means let's find out if she has a father. Find out what her birthday is. Find out does she have friends. Find out what her friends look like. I can literally, I train the women I coach how to find out everything about a man or a woman by going down a rabbit hole. So they be
You
like,
could go on
I'm
my
hold on,
social media,
listen,
still won't
listen,
know me.
listen. So next thing you know, they'll come back and say, I found a picture of her dad. That means her dad is in her life, right? And then they'll turn around and say, hey, let's go down a rabbit hole with a guy. And then I train them to go on Instagram, and I would go on Instagram and look at the guy's stuff and see what I can find with him.
But you know, you can put your social media on your dating app. You know that, right?
I don't be on. I don't know.
All right, so yeah, you can. It gives you an option to put your social, your Instagram or your Facebook on your dating app.
Well, that's helpful. That's helpful because what I'm saying, does that make sense to you, or does that sound crazy?
Yeah, I mean, it gives you more of a personal. You get to do a little more searching. Yeah.
Because all you gotta do is whenever the date Father's Day is or Mother's Day. All you gotta do is go to that date and see what they talking about on Mother's Day or Father's Day, and you
I
like,
get that
oh
point.
shit,
I get that.
you can find out what their birthday is. They're like this, especially women. It's my birthday. You can find out exactly how old they are.
Yes, but this is the thing.
You can't do that on a dating app.
I'm not going on Instagram to approach no man. I would never do that. I will never ever do that.
Okay, just a
And
question. Why? Just a question.
Huh?
Just a question. I don't know why, but why?
Because I just think that it's one, I'm not approaching a man. That's for one. Two,
Can a
I
man
feel
approach
like
you on a dating on Instagram?
no, yes, and I ignore them
Okay, why? Just a question. I don't know.
because I don't like when people know directly what I do.
Huh?
I don't like when people know what I do.
Well, okay, just a question. Could you, I'm not saying to do it, but just a thought for the people watching. Could you have two different Instagrams, one that's personal and one that's business, and then
No,
you
I just because I don't see the point of it if you're not doing business. So I would never have
the point of
Instagram
what? If you're on a dating app, why not get on the biggest dating app in the
Instagram is not
world?
the same thing. Instagram and a dating app is two different things.
Well, that's not the point. I would say you can learn more about a person remember, I started off by saying dating apps have a 2% possibility of you finding your person. Instagram is different because you can see their life.
Yes, but you could hook that up to the dating app. The point I'm saying is that I'm not gonna go hop in somebody's DM and try to talk to them. I'm not doing that.
But why wouldn't you accept a man doing that though? Is the question.
I don't want that either. That happens a lot of time, and I ignore the shit out of them.
Why? I'm just asking. I don't know.
I'm telling you why. One, I don't. For one, right? I work in what I do. I work in the business of entertainment. Okay. I don't know your intentions. I don't know. I like for you not to know nothing about me.
Okay. What if you created another Instagram and what if you did that and then somebody went in your DM on that page? Would you entertain that? Why?
That would be a private Instagram. That would be. I would never.
Why would it be private? What? Why are you on a dating app if you want to make your Instagram private?
No, you're not getting it. It's two different. That's where you're confusing it. Instagram and a dating app are not the same.
How and why? I'm just
They're
asking.
not the same. One is for dating. One is for social media. People have their business on social media. People have.
I literally said you can open up another social media page if you want to.
I wouldn't do that. For what? The only reason I have Instagram is for business. Nothing else.
Okay.
So
Let's go back to the dating apps. I disagree, but that's cool.
A dating app is intentional. I go on a dating app. I'm specific on what I'm interested in, and I'm a glance to see what makes sense. Right now, have I done the dating app? Of course. Have I met great men? Yes.
I've been on dating apps a long time ago, and I had a great experience. Yeah, I ran through a lot of women on dating apps.
I just started 2023, and I've had some experience.
Do you know we get on dating apps to run through women? Do you know we go on dating apps to run through women?
I know that there are men that have those intentions. I do know that. But I also know that there are men that have intention to meet someone seriously.
Let me ask you this.
Especially men that are guarded in their career. I personally met them.
Okay, what percentage of socially awkward men who can't meet women are on dating apps?
A large percentage.
So why would you get in a world where there's a whole bunch of weirdo, socially awkward men? Wait. So it's partly socially awkward men who don't know how to walk up and introduce himself to a woman, which means he's somewhat weird. And then the other group of men are just on there to just run through broads. And you're looking to find love in that world.
Other groups, wait. Don't just limit it, because there are several different groups of women and men. You have a group of women that are looking for men to take their money. You have a group of women that are looking for genuine relationship.
We're talking about men.
That are awkwardly hard.
We're talking about men.
Wait. What I said is the same thing with men and women. You have all of those in different groups.
We don't care. You gotta understand. I'm talking about you and women right now. I don't give a damn if a woman, because if I go on a dating app, I'm looking to smash.
You just limited too. And I'm trying to.
I didn't say that. I said the majority of the men on dating.
Necessarily. It's not majority.
Listen, I said socially awkward men who can't approach women and men who are just on there looking to smash. That's the main groups of people. Then and men looking to find love. I literally said it's only but I literally said it's only 3% of them.
You don't know that.
Hold on.
What I'm saying is that the same chance I would take to go to a lounge to meet a man is the same chance I'm taking going on an app. I'm telling you.
Explain.
Motherfucker at the bar. I can meet an awkward weirdo at the bar just as well as I could meet an awkward weirdo at a dating app. It's the same chance you take. But you have to take a chance if you want to meet someone.
Okay. I understand that.
So I don't have a problem with trying both. I tell women to try both. Don't limit it. But be careful of how you try both. You have to be smart. I've met men in person that were the scum of the earth.
In person or on apps?
In person.
Okay.
That was the scum of the earth that had their intention.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying too? That just wanted to fuck. And I've met men on a dating app that had their intention and just wanted to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But I've met both kind of men in both environments. It's about how you handle the situation as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you handle it. Like, honestly, I started dating in 2023. I separated from my marriage. I got divorced, and I stayed single for the past from 2018. And I started dating last year. I did the work, got counseling, did all the work that I'm supposed to do. Now that I'm dating, I run across multiple different type of personalities. But I'm not gonna just be out here. Oh my God, I like him, and just jump into any man that come to me. I'm gonna do my due diligence. So all I'm simply saying and telling women is telling men, take a little bit more effort when you take a picture, because it could send so many different signals. It could send that. You understand what I'm saying? There are men that really are not good at pictures. They're really not.
And I can understand that, but all I'm saying is, if it's a guy that, as an example, isn't good at taking pictures, right? Understandable. I think it's important for the woman to see that he's not good at taking pictures, versus that guy who's not good at doing something, portray himself as something else. So if he's the guy with the red cup, I think the woman needs to see the guy with the red cup so she'll know exactly who he is. Not saying he's an alcoholic, but he's the guy that takes pictures with a red cup. I think that helps her identify that.
Let me address this individual in a comment.
Okay.
You said you would like to see the men that are approaching me. I understand the same individual that probably takes social media to think it's impossible for a black woman to be approached by someone. I have no problem having decent men approaching me. And I'm talking about men of stature, not some bullshit nigga that don't know himself and get on social media to try to disrespect women.
Talk to him, T.
Yeah. Just saying. I get real men.
Yeah. I've been around T. Dudes being T face. Yeah. Dudes be in your face, all in your face. I was like, damn, I can't even talk to a dude's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm like, bro, like, I ain't trying to get what I want to say something. Huh? What? I'm like, bro.
You remember that?
Yeah. I was so yeah, dudes be in T face. I don't know what y'all talking about.
No, but I'm just saying it's not impossible for people to meet people.
I just think
I don't get the bottom of the barrel. He's saying what kind of dude? I don't get the bottom of the barrel.
I don't know the dude, but he was a fairly handsome dude. I don't know the dude.
The big dude.
He was a normal dude. So I don't know what they mean by what kind of dudes.
Yeah. So my thing is that there are people that have different preference, different tastes. So if you're trying to just throw some bullshit, go ahead with you. Like I said, for me, I don't struggle finding a man ever.
Yeah. So
Look at Drew. Drew's in the comment. He said, I met my wife online. There you go, Drew.
Well, that's so altogether, that's 3 people that you've ever heard of dating. Okay, no, I said 3% out of millions of people.
Majority of my friends, I'm telling you the truth, and listen to what I'm saying to you. Majority of my single friends that are in relationship, in and out of relationship.
In and out of relationships.
Yeah, that have broken up, got into marriage and started dating again, and are in relationship. I'm telling you, majority of my friends are seeing people that they met on dating apps.
And I just think it's
the more normal way to meet people now.
It's not. It's a weird way.
I date, like, this is the thing with me. What I love about dating. Hey, Drew. I love when that shit shows that you got a degree. I love when it shows your career. That's the shit I'm attracted to.
Well, he can lie.
No, eventually, because all right.
Let me tell you something. If I get on a dating app, I'm gonna say I graduated from college.
Wait. It depends on what app we're talking about. There are apps that you have to put your legitimate college information, and you have to.
Oh my God.
Now,
T, stop.
After you speak, wait. Can people lie about it? Yes. But after you communicate, if you are an educated fucking person that got common sense, and if somebody say, I work as a nurse or a doctor, eventually, if you're dating that person and getting to know that person, you're going to figure that motherfucker out.
T, let me tell you something. If I get on Tinder, I'm going to say I got a doctorate in some shit.
You're not getting it. Let me tell you.
I ain't been to college, but if I get on a dating app, I'm not going to say I ain't never been to college. I'm telling you now, if I get on a dating app, I'm not saying no college.
Do you see the guy that just came up before, Kevin Livingston? That's a well-known person that's worked with the politician. I met him 5 years ago. Okay? But I just left my marriage on dating app.
I'm just telling you now.
So
if I go on a date, listen, if I go on a dating app, I'm not going to say no college. Because ain't nobody going to click, oh, he ain't never been. Nope. I'm going to say I got a doctorate in
no,
I'm going to say I used to be, I'm going to say I'm an astronaut.
No, you're not getting it.
I'm going to get all the clicks.
No, all jokes aside, honest to God, I'm talking about people that are in their careers. More career people. Statistic has shown that there are more people that are in their careers that are seriously looking for relationships on dating apps. So I've never met anyone that's not in their serious career. I've always met people that are dead on with six figure. I've met motherfuckers that is wealthy. And I'm not talking about
on dating apps.
I swear on my life.
Okay.
I swear on my life.
I'm gonna get on a dating app and make it like a social experiment.
I have celebrity friends that are on dating apps. Celebrity friends that literally meet good women, doctors and lawyers on dating apps.
Drew,
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go on dating apps as a social experiment.
Go on Bumble if you want to find a nice executive, a nice Korean man. Take your ass on Bumble.
Wait, you said Korean man? You said man?
I said take your ass.
I thought you said a nice Korean man.
A Korean man or women. Go on Bumble.
I don't want no Korean woman.
Well, I can say this. I met wifey on Bumble.
There we go.
That's just one person. Y'all, come on. So I'm going to go on Bumble.
That's how people are meeting people nowadays. Ever since the pandemic, it's switched. You're not realizing that.
And all the women I sleep with is going to be for experimental purposes only.
Like I said, go if you want to find a good woman, take your ass on a date nap because they're out there. I know a couple of Korean women that are on dating apps.
What is this Korean stuff?
Career women.
Career? I thought you said Korean. Okay.
No.
What'd you say, Drew? Bro, did you think she was saying Korean? I thought she was saying Korean people.
I said career.
She said Korean.
It's the New York accent,
Did you hear it though?
It's the accent, bro.
It's the accent.
I was like, why the hell you trying to hook people up with Korean men? Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say this because this is a really good topic, but I'm gonna say on both aspects. I just feel like and believe that you have to intentionally.
Hold on.
Wherever you looking.
Hold on, T. Can you? Hold on. Can you mute yours? You gotta mute yours. We gotta mute when he talks. Okay.
All right, I just believe that people got to be very intentional of what they want when they're out looking. You know, me and wifey met on Bumble. When we both talked about it, she was doing an experiment. She was like, I'm just going to be on here for like 7 days and see what happens.
Mm.
I was on there saying, you know what, I just want to find me a friend because...
See?
You know, I'm just looking to chill and take my mind off of things, whatever.
See what I'm saying? He was on there trying to smash.
No. I didn't really care about smashing. I just wanted to chill because my thing was I was like, I need something different other than what I've been experiencing. You know what I'm saying? But
whatever. He on there trying to smash. Okay.
I mean, whatever your intentions are, you just got to be for real about it. Like when we met, it wasn't I wasn't lying saying I was doing this and I was doing that. I was like, hey, this is my life, blah, blah, blah. And I kept it real. And by me keeping it real, you know, I mean, I ended up finding out a lot about her that I really liked. And then everything else turned out to be exactly what I needed. It wasn't just what I wanted. It was a lot of what I needed. And I think this was wrong with people. People are out here. I feel like a lot of people are out here fishing. And let's just keep it real. I'm going to keep it real for the sake of the talk. A lot of people are fishing for a quick fix. Mm-hmm. I want some ass. You know what I'm saying? I need some money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a sugar daddy, sugar mama, whatever, because life is not good right now. So they go to the apps, they go to, to the DMs. Like, I know somebody that just got married. Dude jumped in her DMs and was like, hey, I'm feeling you.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, nigga, you in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? But they married today, right now. And this is somebody I've known since, childhood.
But that was Instagram.
It was Instagram, but
Instagram.
He showed her enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was all the way here. She in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He was paying for her groceries and stuff. Like, hey, I understand your circumstances, but I want to show you that I really want to be in your life. And now they married.
Yeah.
So I just think people can't be sitting around. And this is one thing that I'm, let go. We've talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
Stop fucking lying. Stop being unrealistic about what it is that you want, because it's unfair to the other person.
Right.
Hey, if I see you online, I'm like, damn, you fine as hell. Let's smash. Shit, say that. Don't be like, hey, I'm a doctor and I'm just looking for somebody. I practice gynecology. But no, nigga, you want to smash. Tell the chick that you want to smash.
Right.
Don't lie.
Right.
That's the problem. That's why people can't find a real true mate. Is because there's a lot of inconsistency about keeping it real.
Well, I think women lie as much as men lie, and everybody is just out here lying because they don't want to be rejected. So they do a lot of lying, and like women lie when they lying down, like, you know what I'm saying? So
we both. I mean, don't do that, T, because y'all quick to fake an orgasm on a dude. Be like,
that's what I'm saying. They lie when they lying down. They just lie,
I did not rebuttal. I didn't. I didn't rebuttal that one at all. I didn't.
Hey, I done heard some females say like, shit, I faked that orgasm. I told that nigga that it was good as hell.
Yeah.
Nigga left out the bedroom.
No, but you see, it's a certain age that we stop doing that, though. You see, after
age,
35,
the point is, y'all lie more than we do, is all I'm saying.
But after 35, we stop doing that. After 35, I think that a woman should do that. And, you do that in your 20s when you all butterfly and you all in love and, he's the best shit and, oh, my God, you want to keep him, so you going to tell him any bullshit. You see, when you know what dick's supposed to feel like and you know that you get to the age where you know what you deserve sexually, we ain't got time to lie. I'm not lying at this age.
But that's what I'm saying, OT. What you just said right there is what a lot of people still have not figured out.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people right now are still sitting around saying, hey, you know what? Let me tell you, I've heard some real crazy shit as a barber. Even to this day. You know what I'm saying? As a barber, you be like, what the hell? Or, like, I've had chicks that I'm real cool with, that are like little sisters to me, tell me like, yeah, this nigga in his 50s, he's still talking like he in his 20s.
Yeah, I've met a couple of those. I hate those. I think that's my kryptonite. When I meet a man that's over 45 and he's giving me 31, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Go waste them little 21-year-olds' time. Don't waste, you grown.
But look,
great balls.
But look,
the fuck are you lying?
The
great balls.
The point is,
I mean,
y'all be lying, T. The point is,
Yo, mute.
Okay, the point is, y'all be lying more than we be lying, T. That's the whole point. So y'all be on these dating apps lying more than we do.
Let me tell you, the only thing I lie about.
Y'all, not you. You keep personalizing stuff.
I'm going to admit my lie.
You keep personalizing.
The only thing I lie about on the dating app, I lie about my age.
See?
I work.
Look at this.
But I only take 3 years off.
And you got a wig on. So you be having your wig on too. So that's 2 lies. So women be lying.
No. Y'all gotta understand that. When it comes to our wig, this is not a lie. It's a wig.
Hold on. Drew, is that a lie when a woman is on a dating app and she got on a wig? Is that a lie? Yes or no?
It's a wig.
It's a lie.
Hold on.
It's a lie.
Hold on, Lego. I got one more. So, okay, T, check this out.
Don't get her off that. Don't let her out of this point, though.
No, I got you.
Okay.
So T, as a barber, if you met a man and he got waves, hair just nice, laid right, freshly cut, right? And then y'all start dating, you like, damn, I love his hair. His hair is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day you go in the bathroom and you find that freshly cut wave sitting on the
sink
in the bathroom, and you find out he got a cul-de-sac. It wasn't his hair. It was a wig. How would that make you feel?
I would be disappointed because he is imitating something. But the thing is this: how don't?
So it's a lie.
Wait. How y'all don't know this is a wig?
We don't.
I'm not lying. It's a wig.
Yo, hold on right now. Everybody, hold on. Everybody in the chat right now. Do y'all see what just happened? If a man wore a fake hairline with waves, she would be upset. But if she wore a wig, she expects a man not to get upset. Do you see this?
Tell me you got on a toupee.
No, but hold on.
This is a wig. It screams wig.
But
it screams wig. She said it screams wig. Oh my God.
Oh man.
No, but I'm just saying. It says, I have on a wig, sir. How are you? My name is Tamara, and I am a good woman. I can cook. I'm a lover and a pleaser. Tell me what you want to know about me.
But you started off lying though, so I can't. So that means you probably know how to cook too.
All right, Mr. Lego, I'm gonna show you. Let's act this out.
Okay.
I have, brother.
Hey, Lego, you a shit starter too.
Huh?
What? What I do?
Why you get me into that weird conversation? Now the shit's in my head. Like,
So look.
Because it's a lie. I literally said women be lying.
No, that's not a lie. That's you delusional. That's not realizing it's a wig. It's a motherfucking wig. I got crown braids. I'm a black woman.
Oh my God.
Okay, hold on, T. Can I add something to what you were saying? I'm sorry. So look, real talk though. Think about it. Women wear wigs. Women wear Spanx. Women got butt pads now.
I don't do that. I got a fat ass. I've got to do that. That's why.
Okay, I mean, but there are women out here wearing butt pads.
Those are Decepticons. Those are Decepticons.
So wait. You just said a woman that wears a BBL or butt pad insinuates her butt is a Decepticon, but a woman that wears a wig is not?
Because you should have known this is a wig. What the fuck?
Hold on.
What is happening right now?
Wait. This is the part I don't understand what y'all men are so oblivious about. Who's lying? This is a wig.
No, not all men are lying, but this is what I think. This is what Lego is saying, and this T, of course, this don't include you. This is what most men are looking at when they date. They're like, "What the fuck?" Like,
why would you think this is a wig? This is my hair.
Hold on.
But we don't know what you look like under the hair is the problem.
You can't ask me to take it off when you stroke it.
Oh shit. What if he pulls it off, T? What if he just snaps?
That's the privilege card. Now you my man.
Oh.
But what if he don't like how you look under the wig and he don't smashed?
You got options, baby.
I want you to think about this. Hold on, T. I want you to think about this. You got on a wig, right? And y'all smashing. Okay. And he done pulled your wig off.
Okay.
And he still ain't seen how you look face to face because he hitting it from the back. Hold on. Listen. Your back is turned because y'all, he doggy style, right? So he lines up your back and he comes out, he's done, right? You got 2 lines on your back that you got to wipe off, right? He turns you around and it's just like, or y'all meet up in the bathroom or whatever, or you turn over because you got to remember, you got to wipe the lines off your back first, right? So he still don't see how you look. So you are stuck kind of like this way because the lines up. Y'all already know. I'm trying to say that for YouTube. I mean, Instagram. So you can't really move. You know how y'all be in the bed and whatever he don't drop his load on, you can't move, right? So he wiped it off, and next thing you know, you turn around, and he's like, and now he don't like you no more, and you just smashed the dude with no condom that don't even like you. Would you feel stupid or crazy or used or what? How would you feel?
Ask your own self. Ask your own self if that made sense just now. Because it didn't. I'm gonna tell
Somebody says, what is lines? I'm not going to say. If you don't know what shooting lines up your back means, don't even worry about it.
So, I'll say this. When I met my ex, right?
No, answer the question.
No, I'm just going to break it down and answer it. I'm going to it. He met me with weaves, okay? He came with me to the salon. He saw that I didn't have any weave in. He saw that the lady braided my hair. Now he saw them blowing my long hair out. And he's like, oh, okay. My husband used to cut my braids out and all that shit. Your person, that's your person, is going to accept.
He's not your person yet. Y'all don't really know each other that well.
Invested in like that. The way you saying it is a whole weirdo that's invested like that.
What?
When the pussy is good, do you think he gives a fuck when a woman is good to him?
Yes! What are you talking about? Nobody gives a damn about no good pussy. What are you talking about?
What did you just say?
We don't care. I'm talking about from a relationship standpoint. If it's good, hold on, T. This is speaking. T, stop. Speaking as a man, you're speaking as a woman. We don't give a damn about no good pussy. We care about what do you got a good mindset? No. We talking about relationship wise. Are you hold on, Drew, because it's for the people watching. Are you saying that just because a woman got good pussy, you'll get in a relationship with her and marry her?
Some men do. Most men.
No, they don't.
A lot of niggas marry a woman over good pussy and will kill another nigga over good pussy.
No, they won't.
I've seen a couple of men that married just for the pussy.
No, it's because they like the woman.
And the pussy. You think a man is gonna marry a woman he can't feel her walls?
I didn't say bad pussy. I said just because of good pussy is not gonna make a man marry you. That's what you women actually think. You gotta have common sense and not it ain't about what's down there, it's about what's up here. What are you talking about? I don't want no stupid ass woman in my house.
I didn't just say that alone.
Yes, you did. I literally said what we're talking about right now is would good pussy alone get a man to marry you? And I said no, and y'all said yes.
I said a woman, she could be a good pussy, a good woman to him. He could really like it. You think that he's thinking about just her fucking hair on her head?
I didn't say that. I literally said good pussy is not going to get you married alone. I literally said that, and you're trying to change the whole conversation.
No, but you were saying about the hair.
No. What I'm saying is, if I'm smashing a chick and she looks great with whatever her hair looks like or whatever, and I get done smashing and I pull her wig off and I don't like what I see, I don't care how good the pussy is, I'm not calling her no more. Because I don't like how you look no more.
That's you, but there are men that do not prioritize that.
Because they don't have They don't have options. Okay, T, I want you to think about this. T, I want you to think about this. If I have options, right? So say I have 4 other pretty women that are my type that I'm over here smashing within the last 2 months, right? And then I meet a woman over here that wears a wig and we smashing and I take the wig off and I'm like, oh, hell no. You actually think I'm gonna keep messing with you? Or you think I'm gonna go to the other 4 pretty women that I was messing with last month?
Uh-oh. What happened?
A lot of woman.
Not if he has other options. You are forgetting what I said. If there are other pretty women over here that I was messing with 2 months ago or 1 month ago, I'm gonna call her ass back up and reactivate that and leave this booger wolf alone.
There are people that do not care about superficial.
There are women who don't care about superficial stuff. You're speaking as a woman. T, you there?
She got another call.
T.
I think she got another call.
T, you there? So to the people watching, looks like she's on the phone or she's talking to somebody. So to the women watching, do not listen to T when it comes to men because she's not a man. It's not that she don't know what she's talking about. She's not a man. Okay. So when you show up on a dating app with a wig on, you are essentially lying to the man before you even meet him. Okay. So I'm going to say I got a doctorate in something and you're going to have a wig on and we're going to be equal. But don't get mad at me when you find out that I don't have a doctorate because or expect me to get mad at you because you showed up on a dating app with a damn wig on. If I ain't going, or I won't lie, and then you don't lie too. Show up with your natural hair, or you're lying on a dating app.
Preference. That is your preference.
No, I'm just saying you are essentially lying with no makeup, none of that stuff.
Mr. Lego, you have a preference that you are attracted to. There are men that are understand that there are women that are multi-talented with their hair.
Multi-talented with a wig on?
Not talented, diverse. I mean, one
talent. So wearing a wig is now a talent?
There are women that are multi-diverse with their hair. 1 minute I have braids, dreads, weave, whatever. I do not keep the same.
But you said talented.
Wait. I said the wrong word.
She cleared it up.
I said diverse. And there are men that like a woman that I've met men. I was married to a man that liked the fact that I did not only have my natural hair. He liked diversity. Mm-hmm. 1 minute I'm on wig, 1 minute I have braids, 1 minute I have dread. There are men that are attracted to it. So you date in your lane. You like natural women. So you find you a motherfucking Nubian queen and go be with her.
Not a Nubian queen. Why she gave me a regular girl?
I can't even see like go with a Nubian queen.
Listen to her talking about find a Nubian queen. Why she can't be a regular everyday girl that doesn't wear? Oh my God.
Okay, so I got one for you because Lego gave an example. I'm giving an example. This is a real true story that my boy told me. And his hair, he said he meets this girl. Everything's good. They leave the club. She's like, hey, look. Well, he said, hey, come back to my spot. She's like, okay, cool. She gets there. This is what he hears. The lights turning off, and he hears. He like, what's that? So he looks over, and he looks back. She took her legs off and put them on a nightstand.
That's different.
What?
so he said he had to fake a phone call to his boy and was like, hey man, he went to the bathroom like, Todd, motherfucker ain't got no legs. So
bro, I'm just, can I ask a question? Why didn't he hit? I would have loved that.
Oh,
I would have been able to spin around on my dick in there. I would have just been, I would have been like, I would have been able to do the washing machine instead of up and down. I would have just been like this. That shit would have been fun. Like, I ain't never had a woman just be like a washing machine. What? You can spin her around. Bro, I never experienced spinning around. I would have literally spun her around on my, I would have loved that. Ladies, if anybody's watching and if you don't have any legs, please send me a DM because I want to love you. I want to, yeah, whatever. Yeah. I ain't never experienced no woman spinning around on my dick. Are you crazy?
I have this experience that I got.
A woman doing this? Oh my God! Are you crazy?
Listen to this, right?
What are you talking about?
Listen to this. Listen to this. I'm gonna ask y'all if I'm gonna handle it the best way I can. So I went to a gala, right? And it was like all prestigious scientists and all kind governors and all kind of shit, right? I met this brother. This brother is he's an engineer. He creates the cooler system for the satellites that orbits around the world.
Mm-hmm.
He got a dope ass job. He has a big ass house in Pennsylvania and he has one in Delaware. He's been with his ex-wife from he's 19 up until 2018. He is 39 years old.
And he ain't got no legs.
No. Just hear me out. He asked me out. He did ask me out. He met at the bar at the gala. And he did walk over to me and said, introduce yourself. And we exchanged numbers. So we've been communicating on the phone. Here's the kicker.
He ain't got no arms.
No, he fine. That black man is
You
fine.
wonder why his text messages don't be coming right? Because his hands are fake? He ain't got no arms?
This is the kicker. He has never dated a black woman.
Okay. What do that mean?
That's a red flag for me.
Why?
Why is it a red flag?
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we were talking and he's like, I've never dated a black. His ex-wife is white.
Well, what does that have to do with you? Like, what does that make you feel a certain kind of way? Let's walk this out. Like, what do you mean?
Huh?
If he says I never dated a black woman, what does that mean to you? What does that say? Because I don't know.
It feels all right. So I'm pro-black. I'm extremely pro-black. I am extremely. So I explained this to him before I even asked him if she was white because I knew it. I knew she was white, and I said to him, "I love black men. There's nothing on this earth that I'm attracted to, but only black men. I think every other race is an imitation to black men. There's nothing more special than y'all. Nothing. I can't see it."
But he's not dating black men. He's dating women. So what that got to do with him? That's how you feel about black men.
Hear it out. I explained to him how I feel about black men. And then he said, I appreciate that. He said, I don't know what it is to date a black woman. It's fucking with me.
Why?
But why?
You're not answering the question. You don't took us all the way down this road about black men. Why do you have a problem with him not dating black women? We're not talking about black men.
No, I am given the reason. You got to listen before you respond. The reason why I have a problem with him never dating a black woman is because now I got to be the fucking face of black women to end.
So what's wrong with that?
And I don't have a problem.
Do you not want to be the face of black women?
I said, you have never slept with one? You have never seen the titty of a black? He said only on porn. So why weren't you exposed to black women? So he comes from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where it's 91% white people.
But you have an opportunity to change this perception.
Right. What does this have to do with you? Who cares about Lancaster? Who cares? Why don't you want to date this man because of this?
Okay. Somebody just said what I was thinking.
I'm the first black motherfucker you ever dated.
What? Why do you care?
I do care.
Should you feel special that he never had you?
I wish he had other black women.
Why?
Let go. Somebody just said what I was thinking.
What?
Basically, what it sounds like, T, is you might be fearful of being his experiment.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes, never. Let me tell you something. It is a difference between a black woman and a white woman. It is 100% different. We are not.
What are you afraid of? I still don't understand.
Not that. What I'm saying to you is that the fear of it is I don't want to be his experiment for sure, and it's just like shit.
But let me say this though.
What do you think he's going to experience? That something that he doesn't like, or something that he does like?
No, I don't.
Hold on, let go. Let me say this to T.
Okay.
T, the only thing I'm gonna say to you in regards to that, right, is this right here. I think you're doing yourself a disservice because of the simple fact that it sounds like the confidence level may not be that. You might be both of y'all might be the one pair that needs one another. But you're in your head right now saying, well, shit, I don't know. He over there sitting there probably saying, damn, I ain't never seen an areola that was, you know.
But what is she afraid of, in your opinion? What do you think she's afraid of? Yeah.
I think it's attached to failure. It's like, if this don't work, now he's going to always reference me as the one thing that fucked his chance up with experiencing a black woman.
So do you think you're trash, then?
I think I'm trash. I know that.
What did it mean? I don't understand. Why do you think you're going to be a terrible failure and all this other stuff, if that's the case?
So, how about you? Anybody that goes on anything new is going to question themselves. I don't care who you are. Anyone that goes into anything new is going to question themselves, no matter who you are.
If I date a woman that says she never dated a black man before, I don't care. What is that? What is that going to do with me? I personally would look at that as a positive. I don't understand.
No. Mr. Drew explained it well. No. The thing is, all the thoughts of what you might, like I was thinking last night, I'm like, when he's doing everything right so far, but the thing that I'm worried about is like, I don't want to fuck it up with other black women.
Why don't you represent the black woman in a positive way? I would be the best black man that would represent other black men, because women who've been in relationships with me literally still love and adore me. So she would love and adore me also. I don't understand.
So I got it. So T, have you ever dated anything outside of?
No, I was never. No.
So why is that not an issue, then his situation an issue? Because you are like the same thing as him. If he ain't worrying about it, why you worrying about it? I don't understand.
Because I would be the first black woman he ever communicated or dealt with.
So?
It is a problem.
Okay, do you not think you are a higher... Let me ask you this. Do you think you are a higher version of a black woman or a lower version of a black woman?
It doesn't matter. He might have... all right, you could be a good man and still somebody think you ain't shit.
But T,
no, I can't.
But and I'm not invalidating your feelings. I think what Lego and I both are saying, because I saw somebody say we don't understand because we're men. That's not true. What does a man woman thing? Explain that to me. No, but I'm about to say this to Tito. So T, to be fair to yourself and to him, if he's feeling you right, I think what you should do is sit down with him and be like, look, I'm feeling you. You know, I have my reservations. This is what I'm saying about keeping it a buck with people. I have my reservations because you've never dealt with a black woman. However, I'm willing to give it a try with you.
Right.
I just don't want to be your experiment where if shit goes left, now you mad because this didn't work out. Be fair to yourself and be fair to me.
I get that.
It's a simple conversation.
But we have control over shit going left. I don't understand.
I agree with you. But
there's only two people in a relationship, y'all. So, like, if you don't make it go left, it don't go left unless they make it go left, and it will be their fault. So what are you talking about?
But that's what I'm with you on that. That's what I'm telling T.
For something to go left or not, human fear is always going to be in the situation. The fear of failure is always going to be there. When you start anything new job, new anything.
Why?
Whether or not it's going to turn out right.
Why don't you have the fear? Okay, hold on. Let me say this. Fearing failure don't make no sense. Something is going to fail. You buy a car, something is going to go wrong. So there's an expectation of it. Okay, you buy a used car, right? You have an expectations that you're going to need new tires, have expectations that you might need a new alternator or whatever, right? That's an expectation. But is that failure or is that just the normality of the lifetime of a car? Answer the question. Don't go nowhere else. Just answer the question.
But still fear that motherfucker break down on you.
Okay, but if it breaks down because the battery went dead, are you mad at the car or are you just going to go get a battery? Because why it breaks down is a difference, right?
The possibility of a used car might break down on you.
I just asked you a question. If it breaks down, listen, because of the battery going dead, are you going to look at that as a failure? The answer is no.
No.
Okay, I just wanted you to answer the question. So, what I'm saying is there's an expectation of a failure because you're a human and he's a human. Why do you fear failure when there is always going to be failure?
Yes, it still doesn't negate the fact that humans fear. Whether
So,
they not.
Fear what? It's going to be failure in some type of way. You're going to show up late somewhere. He's not going to come or something. It's going to be something that goes wrong. You're going to cook something for him and he ain't going to like it. That's failure.
Let go. You still fear and hope he will.
He will what?
Wait. When you hold on, when you cook something for the first time for somebody, the fear of, oh my God, I hope he like it. You're still gonna have that same anxiety.
Why? What? It's okay to if he don't. Okay, he doesn't like this, and I'll cook that. What's wrong with that?
Wait. It is natural for humans to be fearful of whether they fail or not. And it's natural if I get a bag of chicken and I've never cooked chicken before and I'm cooking it for my husband or my boyfriend or my friend to like it, I'm going to be nervous and shit like, oh my God, I hope they like it. That is a natural feeling.
So let me ask you this. Let me go ahead.
By doing anything new, you're going to be fearful of it.
So let me ask you this. It's one thing about fearing failure. And there's another thing about understanding failure. Your chicken, no matter how good you think it is, somebody could turn around and say, I don't prefer this. Some people like curry chicken. Hold on, listen. And at the same time, chicken is a failure that won't end the relationship. Just because he don't like your cooking, just because he don't, your head might not be good. He may not like it. He may say, I want you to do this instead of that. And you like, so you didn't like it? He'd be like, no, but do this. And then I might like it. So failure is guaranteed in a relationship, just like failure is guaranteed in a car you drive. At some point, something is going to go wrong.
You're not getting it. It's not about whether or not failure is guaranteed. It's about anything that you try new. If you get a new job and you start on a new job, you're going to have heart palpitation, anxiety, whatever comes with it comes. It's natural for humans to have a fear of, oh my God, I might not be successful, or is the boss going to like me, or am I doing good?
But your fear seems like a deal breaker.
I got a simple solution for that.
Your fear seems like a deal breaker, though, T. Go ahead,
No,
Drew.
it's not.
It sounds like it.
Solution for that, and I'm gonna tell you, and this is why y'all hear me talking a lot about time now. We have one opportunity to live.
Right.
Period.
Right.
You got one chance. Once you leave here, there's a guarantee. Everybody got their own perception. So I know everybody's gonna be like, well, you might come back as a bird or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But
yeah.
you got one chance to be T. This is how I live, T. We had this thing called society. I think me and Lego might have been talking about this, and I said this. I'm so tired of people saying society says or society. Who in the hell is society? Where's society at when I need to pay a bill? Where's society when I'm on this date to give me advice? Who in the hell is society?
Right.
So, I feel like this. Hey, you know what? That's why I'm telling you. If you go out with him, T, I'll be like, hey, look, this is my dish. This is my special dish. If you don't like it, it's cool. Guess what? I'll never cook it for you again. However, you can't say that I didn't try to please you with what I feel like is my best.
Right.
We got to stop going above and beyond for people that may or may not be there forever.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Take me as I am, because here's the end goal.
With no wig.
Purpose. This nigga.
Take me as I am with no wig.
I'm just saying, like, at what point are we gonna stop going above and beyond for people? Take me as I am. Like, for real. Like, the whole problem is, dude, okay, you know what? Yes, maybe I can cook. Okay, let me just go ahead and cook. This is my dish. Boom, boom, boom. You don't like it? Okay, no worries. Guess what? I'll never cook that shit for you again. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
And keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? Guess what? You don't like my wig? Guess what? I'm going to tell you like this. Hey, I am not that chick for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Keep looking. It was cool meeting you. I enjoyed the day. But we're going to go our separate ways because you already told me what I'm presenting is not for you. Yeah. And going back to Lego's point, what's causing relationships to not evolve and come into existence is there are a lot of men saying, hey, you know what? Damn, I just want to see the real you.
Yes.
And this is not you, T. I'm speaking to, generally right now. Yeah, like, I just want to see the real you because guess what? D might go, as a matter of fact, it was some funny shit. She posted this video. D went and got a quick weave, and she was like, oh my, and I was mad too. I was like, ooh, you finna do this shit, and I'm gonna be mad. I said, let's go ahead. It wasn't even 4 days. T, she's like, oh my God, you know how y'all be doing this shit right here? She had that rat tail comb. I was like, see, fucking around. But guess what, though? I was okay with it because I accept her for her. She likes different looks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't come to me that way. She came to me as herself. And she said, I like to switch it up from time to time. Okay, cool. But we really, as human beings, we got to stop going above and beyond because I've said this shit too. And I think Lego and I were talking about this. I don't own you. You don't own me. So guess what? If you don't like what I'm presenting, leave me the hell alone and go find what you want in your presentation.
Right.
I'm not it.
So,
period.
What you're saying, Drew, like last night, you called me on FaceTime and I had some rollers in my head. And
see?
He was like, yeah, I had rollers. And he was like, so I want you to know, about wigs and weaves and all that. He's like, yeah, I got sisters and mothers and stuff to marry. I said, okay, because I ain't Becky now. I'm a black woman.
I ain't Becky. Why are you trying to pull yourself away from this person by saying crazy shit?
No, we was joking.
She done said, I ain't Becky now. I would have been offended because if he would have said, I ain't Jerome now.
It's fine.
But what if he would have said, hey, I ain't Jerome? How would you have felt?
I wouldn't care.
I ain't Ray. I ain't Pookie now.
Doesn't even carry himself like that.
But if he would have said, hold on now, I'm a white guy. I'm not Pookie. You wouldn't have felt offended?
But I'm about him.
Okay, so I got a question for you, T.
Yeah.
Y'all get the base 2 and 3, right? And you find out what if his package ain't big enough for you because you've been dealing with this white woman? She ain't stretched his meat package long enough for you. What you gonna do?
Well, I will say this. It was a picture that was seen. He passed the test.
Okay, this is too much information. I don't want to know this information. I don't need to know this.
But okay, so T, for real though, like I'm gonna just say again, dude is black. Dude is black. He's never dated a white woman. Okay, cool. I mean a black woman. Okay, cool. But here's one thing. You gotta go ahead and set the tone now. Because that's the only way. I would hate for either one of y'all to get 6 months down the line and be like, bruh, the hell? This is nothing of what I thought it was gonna be. And you know what? It's cool. I'm gonna share this quote that I came up with a while ago. Expectations are premeditated disappointments.
Ooh.
That is.
Right?
Yes.
I share with people all the time.
Woo.
When I lay down to go to bed at night, I don't have expectations of waking up the next morning.
Expectations on anyone.
Yeah, but but guess what, T? If we practice what we preach and we share this to the masses, we got almost 60 people watching us right now. I'm telling everybody that's watching, Stop having expectations.
I live by that. I say that consistently on my platform. Expectation will have to fuck.
Yeah, because guess what? If you walk into a situation, Chrissy said, can I repeat it? Yes, Chrissy. Expectations are premeditated disappointments.
It is. It will disappoint you. You'll be all fucked up. Feelings and expectations. I always speak on these two. But what I was is we did come to a common ground and respect for each other. What we did respect for each other. And it kind of put me in the sense of the waiting to exhale scene with the lady. Remember when she was sitting in a hotel with remember when Angela Bassett and she met Wesley Snipes and they were at the hotel and they both were talking about their past relationship and they didn't sleep with each other. They slept that night.
I remember that. Yeah.
But they were talking about what their future looked like and what they experienced.
Yeah.
We had a good talk. Like he says to me about the divorce. He says the pandemic hit and the marriage shift. And she just got up one day and said, I no longer want this marriage. I don't want you or anything. And we both, this is from 2018.
And that was a white woman.
Yeah. And he said, what about our children? He said, what about our children? And we didn't plan this for our children not to have. And he said, this is the day that he put the needle in the coffin or whatever, the nail in the coffin.
Mm.
He said, why did we have children? Like, why? And she said, I wanted my children because I wanted to know at least someone in the world loved me. And he said, when she said that to him, he asked her immediately for the divorce paper to be signed.
Wait, she said that to him?
Yeah.
So she didn't think he loved her?
Let go.
She said somebody to love her, so she assumed that he didn't love her?
No, she know he loved her. I asked him that. He said it was just that she was guaranteed to know that her children someone would
always.
But even that is not a guarantee.
That's not a guarantee at all.
Right.
You know what? Because when she said that, right? When she said that, he asked her immediately to just let's sign the divorce paper. Then he went.
You know why?
He
you
said,
know why he said that? I'm almost certain I can tell why he said
why?
that. Because first of all, that right there is a lot of signals that just went up in his head. I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, wait a minute. You used, for one, and I might be prematurely speaking, but for one, you used me to create something that you feel like is going to be a guarantee to your expectations of love.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Can I say this? Can I say this?
What?
Hold on. Do y'all know that's what most women do? That's why most women are single mothers. They didn't care about the man in the first place. They just wanted a baby, and the dude is the idiot that actually impregnated her. Most single mothers are single mothers on purpose.
No.
All that other stuff is a lie. They wanted a baby, and they did not want the man.
No.
That is a fact.
I will say this. When he said that, he said he asked for the divorce paper, and he decided, they're 50-50 with the children now. 50 down the middle. They split the children halfway down the middle, 50-50. He said she lived 10 minutes away from him. He kept the house. She moved out, whatever. So he said that, he's more wealthy than her. She's a substitute teacher, and I think, like I told y'all what he is. So he said they balance it out in that sense. But he said he's been with her from he's 19 years old. He don't know nothing else. He said, Tamara, where I'm at, everybody's in their career, work, college, do what you do, the town I'm from. So, you just focus on your family. He said, my children didn't ask for this. That's why I split the care down the middle with them so they could always see me no matter what. He said, I therapy from 2018 until now. And he said the therapist kept telling him he was not, like he was dating a little bit, but he said the therapist kept telling him he wasn't ready. I said, I didn't do it until last year when my therapist told me last year. So he said, so we both were going over what our therapist said to us.
Right.
Or whatever. And he was saying that, I'm at a place where I'm ready. I want my person. So I said, so you're dating what then? He's dating with a purpose. I'm not dating because I just want to fuck. I could fuck. It's not a problem. I'm a man. He said, "Now,
Can I say something?
looking."
I think now with that story, there is a reason why he's dating you, dating a black woman. He may feel like white women are trash or something, and he now wants. So same thing when a man is like, "Yo, black women are trash. I'm gonna get a white woman," or a black woman will say, "We need to divest, ladies, and get a white man." That's what it sounds like.
No. He was dating a white woman recently, and he said that she was kind of overbearing, and he stopped seeing her.
So let me add to what y'all just said, because I think for those that are watching, I really feel like a lot of people are here because they want to hear something that they can take away from this conversation. At some point, I don't give a damn if you black, white, blue, yellow, red, or green. If your personality does not align with the other person's personality, it's just not gonna work. Period.
Okay.
Whether you white, black, whatever.
Right.
However, unfortunately, in the black community, we hear more about it in the black community because we over exaggerate every damn thing. Yeah, nigga, you left the toilet seat up. Nigga, I'm leaving you because there's piss all over the toilet. Whatever.
Yeah.
Right? We over exaggerate everything. So it leads to us, and then women get mad a lot of time. Black women get mad. They go for the juggler. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'm finna hit you with this child support. I'm taking a house.
Mm-hmm.
But the courts are designed to demasculate black men, period.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. White men walk in, they got their eyes dotted and T's crossed. Black men, we walking in, we been scrubbing nickels together because we trying to take care of the families or whatever. And that's not to say all black men do that. Right?
Yeah.
But, however, and I can give you a piece of my personal story. You know what I'm saying? But we run into these situations because we just overcolor things. And then a person like him, he just so happened to be one of us that experienced it on the other side. He got him one that said, nigga, I'm going to show you.
No, but wait a minute, Drew. What I did say to him, I said, Drew, I said this to him because I understand her perspective, and I explained it for him to see it from a woman's side. I said, he said the pandemic is like she didn't want him to touch him. I said, I didn't want my husband to touch me at all. I said, the problem, when we go through that in marriage, we dive out of it instead of realizing that it's an hormonal thing. It's sometimes you go in and out of love when you're in marriage. And it's either up to the individual to say, you know what, I'm going to fight to make it work. The thing with her, she was impulsive. I said, I guarantee you money. The moment you start to move on and be serious enough.
Oh, she gonna feel it.
Her whole feelings are gonna come right back and want her family. But the thing is, you will be gone. The thing is that other women don't understand, because when I experienced it, I didn't like my husband to even touch me at night.
So can I say this on your behalf, T, to the women that are watching? And I'm pretty sure that Lego gonna agree. This is why men are really checking out and just doing whatever the hell they want to do. That shit is unfair. That shit, men are not emotional. Men are logical. So 9 times out of 10, when a man sees that, he's like, wait a minute. Oh shit, it's like that? Then he says, well, you know what? Guess what? I'm gonna check out too.
That happens, but it's for both of y'all. Like I explained to him though, I said, it is for you to fight to make your marriage work. Because marriage is this, a seesaw. 1 minute he's in love, 1 minute she's in love, you not feeling her. So it's about trying to get balance so y'all can be at the same place and fight. Some days he might wake up and not find you attractive in the marriage no more. And it might just happen that way, where he might look elsewhere. I'm not justifying infidelity. I'm just trying to show you that in a marriage, it's a up and down. And I explained that to him. He said to Mara, what hurt was when she made that comment.
I know that hurt. Because there was probably a million and one things that ran through his mind. He ain't even told you everything yet. But as a man, you gotta understand, like, first of all, let me say this. It is not my job you
To make you happy. Right.
And most women have a strong misconception of that.
I agree.
I'm gonna get married so I can be happy. No, nigga, you're not marrying me to be happy. You gonna marry me so we can come together and we can enjoy happiness together.
Right.
I don't need somebody to make me happy. I don't need my wife to make me happy. I make me happy.
But make you happy.
Yeah.
I just add to your happiness, but be happy first, motherfucker.
Exactly. Like I don't want somebody coming in my life to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go enjoy the happiness that we have together. If you're not happy, stay your black.
I agree. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, me and him was sharing our story to each other, and I like the fact that he's in therapy. I really, really like the fact that he's in therapy, and I like the fact that the therapist let him wait. Because he said he would say to the therapist, "Oh, I went on a date," and he said the therapist would shut him down and say, "I don't want to hear any of your escapades. I want to see you do the work. Don't just run through women. Do the work."
I think one of the biggest problems for real, and I keep hearing this. I hear this when I see Let Go do his lives.
You there?
I'm sorry, I had the call coming in. Yeah, a call came in. I see this T when you do your lives. I see it when I watch other people's lives. Here's the thing. If you're not a communicator, these problems right here are going to continue to happen. And then if you are not intentional, that is my favorite word now. Being intentional, right? Be intentional and say, like, listen, y'all, in case y'all don't know, me and T have met in person. Me and Let Go, we in the same city. We all know each other. We know a lot behind the scenes. Y'all think this is just Instagram? No, we know a lot amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, what we're trying to share with y'all right now is one thing. I said it earlier. I'm gonna say it again. Don't have expectations. If you can't for yourself provide the things that you're looking for in somebody else, go sit your ass on the sideline, figure it out, and get it together, and then go look for your queen or your king, because it's unfair to tap into somebody's life saying, "Hey, I need you to make me happy. Hey, I need you to be a provider. Hey, I want you to have kids. Hey, you got all these expectations, but you bring nothing to the table." That's why so many men and some women are like, "Man, I don't know about this relationship shit. Like, I pass."
So I got a question. I just got a question. So because of what you're talking about now, does this add to your fear of him being with the first black woman ever?
Of course.
Because now with context now, I can kind of understand your apprehension, because in my mind, because it's like this. Okay, say you go to a woman puts you through therapy. I get with a woman or women, and now I'm in therapy, and I'm like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, right? And say the therapist is like, have you ever tried a white woman? Or have you ever tried to do something different? Or have you ever tried a woman that is not your type? Because say I just like stripper type of chicks. I'm just thinking about some stuff, right? And I keep dating strippers. The first thing my therapist will say, well, sir, you keep dating strippers. How about you date librarians or something, right? Personality type. Black woman, white woman, personality type. Forget about the shade of skin. And I'm like, okay. And then I tell a librarian, hey, I'm used to dating strippers, so you're the first librarian I'll ever dated. The librarian will be like, why are you dating me? Because my therapist, not saying that your guy said this, but because my therapist said try something different. I now would somewhat be looking at her like, I want to try something different. And with you, I would not want to be that person due to the context of this now. So now I'm agreeing with you, because like if I'm used to dating strippers, I'm most likely going to do the librarian wrong or expect the librarian to be totally different than the stripper, and either not like the librarian because she's not a stripper, or either the librarian is like, I don't like you because you act like you're used to strippers. You got to treat me like this, but you keep treating me like this. I'm not one of, then she's going to be like, I'm not one of you little stripper bitches. You can't talk to me like that. And it's going to cause problems because I'm not used to dating that type of person.
Let me add to what you just said, Lego, and I'm going to tell you something, T, that I didn't say until later on in my relationship.
Hold on, T. You got to, let's mute. Is that the noise come back?
Okay.
This is what I said. I kept attracting, if I look at I got 2 mothers of my 6 children, right? My first son and then my ex-wife, right? And I said, damn, they so similar. Because it shows in how I deal with or go through the situation I go through with my children. But I said, if I want different, we all know the definition of insanity, right? Insanity is to keep going through the same thing, expecting different results. Mm-hmm. That's the definition of insanity.
Yeah.
I said to myself, I didn't tell nobody. I said, I want different. I'm going to change me. I'm going to change what I attract. I'm going to change everything I can so that I don't attract that again, right? When I met my wife and I realized that she was very different from what I have dealt with, I said, okay, I think I finally got it right. Then I told her later, I said, you know what? Let me just share with you. I said I wanted something different in my life. So I made sure that I changed whatever it was. I prayed about it because I was like, God, like, I need you to show me what is it that keeps attracting these negative Nancy's, especially like it's caused a lot of grievances at some time in my life.
Yeah.
And then so I attracted her. I haven't had those issues. But that's the thing, like, if we do self-awareness, if we do self-evaluation and say, damn, what is it? I'm not going to tell you. The only thing I would say in regards to what Lego just said is this right here. If he really wants you, T, if he really wants you, the white girl never really would have been a part of the conversation.
Right.
I'm not saying that he don't want you. I'm saying this to say that I don't think he's 100% ready, because if I'm ready, I'm not telling you, yeah, I've only been with white women. None of that matters.
No. The conversation came up because I asked.
No, I understand. Here, check this out. I'm not knocking it.
Wait, I said to him, he didn't bring up anything. And the third time when we spoke, I said, because when we met each other, you know, I'm a regular black guy. But then based on how he speak and just, I said, your children.
That's the thing.
White? Is the mother white? And he said yes.
Uh-huh.
And I said, why? Why you only date white women? I was fucking with him. Mm-hmm. I was like, why you only date white women? What's wrong with us black women? You one of those? What? And he's like, I'm going to be honest with you. Where I live at in Lancaster is 91% white women.
Yeah.
And white people. And
can I share something to you?
Go ahead.
I'm from San Antonio, Texas, where it's predominantly Hispanic. My firstborn is half Hispanic. That's all I knew. When I grew up, all I knew was, honestly, black, white, other. That's how I looked at people. I didn't see Colombian, I didn't see Dominican, I didn't see none of that until I moved away. And I was like, oh, this is culture, right? When I met my wife, it wasn't, hey, you know, hey, I've only really known it.
He didn't just come
out.
No,
I'm not saying it did. But what I'm saying is, eventually, the mindset is, none of that matters when you're ready to move forward. And it's a good thing that you asked. However, he should still be, how can I say this? He should be ensuring you, watch this.
That part, yes. Yes.
Guess what? Hey, baby girl, if you want to try me, it's all good. No,
he was saying all of that.
No, he wasn't. So now she's making up shit.
It's me. It's not really him. It's not a big deal.
Hold on. This is what I'm trying to get you to see, though, T. at the end of the day, for you to have any type of uncertainties, there's still something that's not clicking. But as a man, and again, I'm sure Lego would agree with me on this, as a man, regardless of what we talk about, when you leave that conversation, you're not having any type of insecurities, no type of discrepancies mentally, because I've made sure that I slammed the door on every damn thing that could have been a discrepancy.
Hold on, T.
It was more or less the fact that he has never been with a black woman. That thought is still going to be in my head.
But T, hold on. Let me just say this. He has to, okay, his job is to put thoughts into your head. Okay? Women are fear-based beings. Just like you said, you are naturally, you said the word, y'all, not us. Y'all naturally fear dumb shit. I don't know. Y'all just fear everything. Y'all fear the wind blowing. Y'all have this fear-based way.
No, wait. I said humans naturally fear.
No, women naturally fear. We don't.
No, that's bullshit.
You can't speak for us. Can you stop speaking for us? Can you stop? Can you stop speaking for men, please?
No, I can't.
We don't fear the things that y'all fear.
Wait.
T.
Next time I'm going for my PhD. Let me explain this to you.
T, stop.
Human.
Stop, T.
Wait.
T.
That is a natural makeup of men and women.
Can you stop, T?
That is a natural feeling. That is
can you stop?
Gender to gender.
T, can you stop for a second, please?
Wait, let me talk for a minute. Gender and human naturally fear. It is something that don't pick side on gender.
Can you stop for a second? Do you want to just talk or you want to learn?
That's what I'm saying. Do
saying. You want to learn something? This is a learning moment, T.
No, it's not.
It actually is.
All right, so hear me out. What I'm simply saying to you is that the natural makeup of human, natural feelings and behavior of humans are also fear. It has nothing to do with a gender.
Okay, can I say what I gotta say? You're saying something in order to take up for yourself. I'm trying to help you and you don't want me to help you.
Just finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
It is not for the human being to have fear. Fear doesn't come with a gender staple on it saying only women fear. It is something that comes over all of us. Men get anxiety, women get anxiety. These are all natural feelings. So to try to put it on one gender over the next. Okay,
can you done? Okay. All that is bullshit. Okay. I don't care none about what you just said. It's bullshit. So this is what life really is. Stop with the little dumb shit. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Men do not fear like women do when they get in a relationship. Okay. So when it comes to, because we're talking about dating, you literally said it's natural to fear. It's natural for women to fear. We don't have the same fears as y'all do. You know why? Because we don't get R-worded on a date like y'all do. We don't get beat on like y'all do. Because women can, a woman can fight a man, but it's a totally different outcome when a woman starts hitting a man in the face versus when a man starts hitting a woman in the face. I'm not done. So we do not fear like women fear because we don't have the same type of fears that women do because we're not women. So it's dumb to say we all fear the same way. That's a lie. That don't make no damn sense. So I'm speaking as a man. I'm not done. I'm speaking as a man because all you can do is speak as a woman. But you keep trying. Can I finish? Don't you get mad at me when you think I said all women do something. Men do. Can I finish, T? Women do not. Okay. Men do not fear the same way women do. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you because I'm a man and you're not. So I'm going to move on from that. But my point, can I finish, T? So my point is, I actually understand your fears and apprehensions with the context that you're lying down now. I'm trying to agree with you, but do not put us in this same category as being fearful, because we don't fear the same way women do. So don't sit here and say we all fear. No, women have totally different apprehensions than men do, and it's understandable because y'all go through way more traumatic shit in a relationship with a man versus us.
It's not just about a relationship I was speaking on when I said fear. I said
we're talking in the context of a relationship, so we are talking about in the context of a relationship. What are you talking about?
Yes, but when I originally was talking about the word fear,
we're talking about a relationship, so it doesn't matter. Now you're trying to sound right. Okay, can you agree, with context included, can you agree that men do not fear women like women fear men in relationships? Can you at least understand that so we can move on?
We weren't talking about that.
We're talking about that. No. Can you concur? So we can move on. So we can move on to and stay on topic instead of arguing about dumb shit. Can you agree that women do not fear the same way as men?
Let go. I cannot agree to something that was not even in the conversation of what we were talking about.
We all have. We've been in the same conversation through this whole time.
When I spoke on the word fear, and you and me were talking about how I felt regarding, why are you fearful with the guy knowing that you're black or whatever? I mean, the only black woman.
And I said men don't have those fears.
And it is a natural feelings for both men and women.
You can't speak for men. You can't speak for men. You need to speak for women.
Let me finish my word.
Well, you need to speak for men and don't speak for men.
It is a natural feeling for both men and women to fear anything.
We don't fear the same way as y'all fear when it comes to relationships, is what I'm saying. Can we move on, please? We can move on. Stop arguing about dumb shit.
Let me talk. It is natural for both men and women to fear, especially doing something new. It is natural for humans. Drew, I can't hear you if you're talking. It is natural for both humans to be fearful of anything that you're doing.
Okay, none of this has anything to do with nothing. Can we go back to the conversation with your relationship? You just want to be right, okay? I'm not. You want to argue about something stupid, okay? I'm letting you know, as a man, men do not fear the same way as women do when it comes to interpersonal relationship. So I don't want to talk about it no more. I want to get back on the situation with the white guy and help you. You want to argue, and this might be I'm not going to talk about it no more. I'm going to talk. So pertaining to your situation with the guy, due to him going through therapy, due to him feeling like he was married to a woman that presumably used him for a baby, I can understand how you can be looking at this as I may be an experiment as the first black woman. I'm trying to empathize with you and agree with you, but you keep wanting to argue me about dumb shit. So I'm letting you know, no, I don't want to get back into it. I'm just letting you know that can I finish? I'm letting you know that I agree with your level of apprehension. I'm trying to agree with you.
No, I get you. I get your point. What I'm simply saying is that it is natural for both.
Can we get away from this fear stuff?
Now, with this whole situation with him, I think that any human that get into a situation like this is gonna be like.
With context, though, do you understand the importance of the context? Because, like I said, as a man, because you can't tell me how I feel as a man. If I get with a white woman that's never been with a black man, I'm not going to have any type of fear. That's what I'm saying. So, but if you add context that white men slapped her, beat on her, did all this crazy shit, and now she's coming to me, now I might be like, I don't know about this. Does that make sense?
I get that point, but
because the context matters.
It could be another person that look at it like, I don't want to be the first motherfucking nigga you done messed around. Could be another person that look at it from that time.
Because they got done wrong though. When a person gets wronged, they have a tendency to try to do something totally different. And I don't want to be the total different because somebody did him wrong, context wise.
No, and without the context, like I said, I think that what happened with him and his situation with her, you know, I don't think that, like you said, he didn't plan to wake up and say, "Oh, I want to go talk to a black woman." That was never his intentions.
Y'all met on a dating app, right?
No, I explained where we met.
Where y'all met? I forgot.
I went to a gala.
And he approached you?
Yeah, we were. I was literally I walked.
So he purposely went after a black woman.
He met me on a hat or met me at the bar.
He purposely went after a black woman. You said he didn't purposely go after a black woman.
So this is what he said. He didn't intentionally wake up saying he's going to find a black woman. It happens to be that I was standing there. He was ordering his stuff, and I went and took his glass actually by mistake, and we both laughed, and he laughed, and it's like, "You're beautiful," and then we just started talking.
I got a question, and you probably don't know this, but I would want you to ask him: has he ever approached a black woman? Because that's another thing.
I asked him.
He said no?
He said the reason why is because where he's at, he has his daughters.
Wait, so this is his first time being in this gala or something? In this environment?
In this environment, yes. He said majority of the time it's married people that surround him, or the girls that he's not really into or whatever. So he said the black girls that he see up there, they're more ratchet type. He ain't with that. He said it clear. Type of women.
Okay.
So
wait, where are the ratchet types? Where's he running to ratchet types?
In Philly.
Oh. Why is he in Philly?
Because it's the company that he works for.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay.
So, and he sees them, but that's not his steez. He's not with the. So it was just happens to be that I was at this event and he was at the event and we met each other.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect to know that he never dated a black woman. I was like, what the hell?
But without the context, I wouldn't have seen that as an issue. But with the context, I do see that as an issue. So without the context of the therapy and the woman and all this other stuff, and he had a pretty great life with white women, would you have the same apprehension?
Yeah, if you've never been with a black woman, I don't care what I don't know. If you've never been with a black woman, then stop right there. Wait a minute. Hold up. What?
Why?
Because why would I not?
Because without the context, I don't understand why.
I know you've never been with a black woman. You had a great relationship. They just happened to break up. In which that's really what happened. They happened to break up. Okay, he's a great guy. I'm still gonna say, wait a minute. You ain't never been with a black woman?
But why does it cause fear?
It matters to me because of it's like I said, it could be a situation where now we got to figure out how it is to deal with a black. Like I asked him so many questions.
Y'all not having new kids. Like who cares?
Whether we having kids or not, I'm still gonna ask questions.
I understand. No, I'm asking about the fear, not the questions.
New. Anything new is fearful.
So T, let me ask you.
I just
was
don't
listening
understand.
to y'all while I was talking to my neighbor. So here's the thing. What if you had to answer before somebody that was capable of pushing this decision to being a yes or no? What is the one thing right now that would really, really be the one thing to hold you back from moving forward with this guy?
The one thing is, and knowing what I do know.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna give you an answer based on a male perspective.
Okay. One thing that probably would it's the like his life setup, his children. That's probably gonna play the scheduling. That probably would play like I was
scheduling.
Yeah, the scheduling.
How many kids you got?
2.
Okay.
What's the scheduling? They live with him?
They're 50% his.
Okay.
Okay, so you said scheduling, 2 children. What else you got?
Doesn't live close. We don't live close.
Okay, so long distance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else?
And the fact that I've never been with a black woman. That's it. So
but it's not even that he's a white guy is the problem. I just thought about it. He's not white. He's black. What is the problem? I literally forgot that he's not white. He's black. I just thought about that. The man is black.
So
I forgot about that part.
Based off of what you wrote, based off of what you just wrote, right? I mean, what you just said. Scheduling, 2 children, long distance, which the 2 children are definitely going to affect the scheduling because based on what kind of person he is going to decide whether or not
you're a priority.
Kids right away, you know, it's going to decide on if he's got the kids 50% of the time, then there's a 50% chance you're not going to see him when you want to see him.
That comes with people that have children. I totally understand that part.
Okay, I'm just breaking all this down so you can see how my mind is working on based on what you said. Then, long distance, right? Yeah, depending upon what you're looking for, if you want.
Let's speak on. I asked him. He has 4, so he works really hard for 3 weeks and he's off 1 week in the month. So he's an engineer, so he goes to DC back and forth, like, you know. So the schedule is he's off that week. So that week he has a landscaping company on the side. So I said,
shit.
How do you
What?
You know,
so now that leads to another question.
but I asked,
This is
no,
check this out.
Wait, does he cut grass or does he pay people to cut grass?
he has a staff, and it's not.
So what that got to do with him then? He ain't cutting grass.
Cut grass.
Huh?
Landscaping doesn't mean you only cut grass.
No, I'm asking, does he do it or does he pay people to do it?
He has a company, so I guess he pays. I don't know. He said he has a landscaping business.
Because if he doesn't do it, it has nothing to do with his time. We can't add that to a list.
Well, he said that he could maneuver his schedule. So I said, "Are you willing to travel?" And he was like, "I'll come to New York. I'm here now." So he said, "I'll come to New York when I have to."
And how far is this little place that he lives at? The little white people place?
Well,
What? You said it's 2 hours?
yeah.
I'm
What?
sorry, see, this guy, man, like okay.
No, he lives in some white people world or something.
Yeah, but it's just the way you said it. I'm sorry.
My sister live at Exit 2, New Jersey. That's like a minute away from Atlantic City, and she's the only black in her whole community. I tell her I can never.
Okay, but look, T. So here's some other things to consider. What are his morals like?
I do like the morals that I see so far.
He got white people morals or black people morals?
No, he has more of. I would say this because at first I was like, trust me, I pay attention to everything.
It's a thing.
He's very. I like the fact that he's fair in how he speak and how he, like he's like today he gave me a call and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna be in the office a couple hours, but I'm gonna go blank for about 3 after I get the kids and homework, and then after I could speak to you around 6 once they're settled." And I said, "Sure," but we spoke for about. He's very scheduled.
Okay.
He texted me. He said, "I'm gonna call you in 30 minutes. Are you free for us to talk?" And I said, "Sure." And we talked. Like I like the fact that he scheduled his time. And I said to him, "What do you want?" And he said, "I'm looking for another woman to be my life." He said, "I'm dating."
How can you deal with that, T, knowing that now it sounds cool now, but think about something, and this is something that I feel like a lot of women miss too. You're either gonna have a broke man or you're gonna have a real busy man, right? How do you feel about that? Because based on what you just said, his schedule sounds like it's extremely packed. So somewhere in there, he's gonna be taking you. He's gonna be.
And is a possibility that you're never going to be a priority. Are you okay with that?
No, I understand when people have children. I
Okay.
totally understand.
Okay.
So, this is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
How old are his children, real quick? How old are his children?
His children is 9 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So my rule is nothing under 5. So he barely made it, I told him. So
What if you lied about their age and the child is 4? You be lying about your age.
I told him, boy, I believe that baby was 4.
Well, if you find out the child is 4, would you be mad?
I'm breaking my rules, nigga.
I don't lie about my kid's age before to a woman.
No.
He's 15. Daddy, you know I'm 8.
No, I lied. Just a quick. I want you to go back to your story, T. But I used to lie about my youngest daughter's age so she can get in movies and places for free because it'd be like a free thing. Like if you got a kid, right? So she got. Yeah, so my kids got so used to me lying about their age, where I lied about my age to a woman. So no, I didn't lie about my age. I lied about my kids' age. I don't know why. I said they were like 5 or 7. I didn't think she would ever meet my kids. And next thing you know, my kids was like 12 and shit, right? And she was just like, so she told my kids, "Do you know your daddy lied about y'all ages?" My daughter was like, "He always lies about our ages."
Hey, you know, I tried it one time. I went to a buffet, and it was my oldest daughter, and I was like, "Yeah, she, whatever the number."
Yeah, she's 8. Yeah.
She looked at me. She said, "Daddy, you know," I'm like, "Shut your."
Trying to play.
I'm trying to play. And they said, "Nah, Daddy, we ain't having that." I was like,
No, my kids. I can lie about my kid. I lie about my kids' age now.
I lie about my son's age.
See?
but you know what?
See?
You know what?
I don't want nobody being in my business.
I don't want nobody being in my business.
I'm joking.
So, T, let me just say, based off of what you just said and all the stuff we've been talking about, I'm going to say this. I believe, personally, he's not going to be a good fit for you, only because...
Thank you.
Knowing who you are, knowing the lifestyle that you have, knowing the drive that you have for the things that you want to do, there's going to be conflict much sooner than later.
And he lives in White Peopleville. And White Peopleville is 2 hours away. And he cuts grass on the weekends. So it's getting hot. So he's going to be always on a lawnmower cutting grass.
Okay,
So that's going to be an issue.
He don't cut grass, let go. So he goes to Home Depot on Saturday mornings and picks up 15 Hispanics and then goes through the neighborhood to make his money.
Yeah. I think he cuts grass.
You got a good ass job.
I think he cuts grass. I think he's the person to be on lawnmower.
That man is a scientist. Get it together now. He's an engineer.
Okay, sometimes
What's wrong with that?
scientists gotta get some extra income.
No, he doesn't, because he said it's something he used to love doing, and that's what his company. That's how he had a company, so he kept it.
Cause I want you to think about this. I'm just being real with you. Just being real. If a scientist is a scientist in our minds, because we don't know what the hell a scientist is, but if you turn around and say he's a scientist, why the hell does a scientist have landscaping business if he's a scientist? Because scientists have to do some other stuff, because sometimes science don't be sciencing. So stop it, T. Don't be thinking scientists make no $2 million a year. Sometimes a scientist may get laid off and be like, "Hey, ain't no science going on right now."
He was being honored at the gala that I went to. And let me give you his career. I explained it earlier. He is an engineer. He makes the cooler system that cools the satellite that orbits around the world.
Okay, it might not be no satellites going out, and he got laid off, so he got to cut grass.
No, I said he has his career. I said he has his career. And he also has his landscaping business. I did explain what he does.
Why does he have a landscaping business if he's working on spaceships and shit? That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. T, I got one question, T. I just saw something. I think I missed something because I had a phone come in. A call come in. Did you say anything about this man wearing sandals and socks?
No.
Oh, I saw somebody put in the comments sandals with socks. I was like, uh-oh.
Wait, so he wears sandals with socks?
I never said that. Who said that?
Somebody put it in the comments.
Somebody put in the comments. They said they know you, or they know him.
Nobody can know him. That man is so calm and away from this bullshit.
No, it was a white person that said it, T. It was a white person that said it.
No, but all jokes aside, he is a dope individual, though. It's just that, like I said, I was like, shit. Like, when he was telling me everything, like, the date, like, when we hung out that night, you know, because we really hung out. We had a good time. I ain't gonna lie. We had a good time. And
did he smash?
Huh?
So he ain't never smashed.
No.
Okay, calm down. Golly.
No, we literally, I went to an event and I met him at the event, at the gallery.
Okay.
And when I
So,
met
T.
him, and the funny shit is, I wasn't even supposed to go. I was literally at my cousin's house, and she was like, "Yo, come with me to this gallery real quick."
So if y'all met, why did he send you a dick pic so early?
He didn't send a dick pic.
You said he took a picture and showed it to you.
I said I've seen pictures. That doesn't mean dick.
You've seen pictures of it. What, he's on Porn Hub or something?
I saw the gold.
T, that can be a sock though.
Ain't nobody wearing no sock. She wait. She said I seen pictures of it. Right or wrong? That man sent you a dick pic.
Nah, he didn't. He sent me pictures where I could see bulge. Presents.
Okay.
Of what I need to see.
She said presents. Okay.
He did not send, because he's very shy. He did not send a direct, but I see what I needed to see. The silhouette.
Okay. She said the silhouette, not the silhouette.
Wow.
The silhouette? Yo, that's crazy.
So, T, so based off of this whole conversation, no matter what we've talked about today, you're gonna try it. You're gonna try it anyway?
I mean, like I said, the conversation is intriguing. Let's put it like that. The conversation is intriguing. Is he gonna be my man? That would be a long stretch. I can't sit here and tell y'all yes. No.
I just want to let everybody know this is what a silhouette looks like. And she said she seen the silhouette of his penis.
Yes.
How did you see the silhouette of his penis? This is what a silhouette looks like. How? What in the world?
You don't know what a silhouette is?
I just showed you what a silhouette was. He showed you a silhouette of his penis. That's weird.
It could be the shape of anything.
Right. This is a silhouette.
Yeah, the shape. You could get a silhouette of a dick. You could get the shape of a penis.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. You've seen it. Awesome.
I will a silhouette any day from the
So-
man that I want it from.
So I think me and Uncle Drew are on the same page, and we're going to say no. We both said no.
I hear y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna keep him as
She gonna do it anyway, bro.
No. Nothing to do. We still get it. Like I said, I like how it's intriguing to communicate with him. I'm not gonna sit here and say no.
What I would hate for you, T, this boy is crazy as hell. And I'm just being real because, you know, you are a black woman, you know what I'm saying? You're a black queen. What I would hate for you is that you haven't dotted all your I's and crossed your T's and say, like I said, okay, he got 2 kids, he's long distance, 50%, he's already told me 50% of his time is being shared with his children. That might mean 3 to 6 months down the line before I can really get in the house with his children. And then I spend 3 to 6 months waiting on this, only to find out that he's totally opposite of anything I've ever wanted.
But what if his children only like white women? Because you got to remember, his children live. Think about this. His children live in white peopleville. His children have a white mother. His children going to see you with a wig on and be like, who the hell is that? Wait, that's...
Hold on, let go. I got a question.
Because white women don't be wearing wigs, so they're going to be looking at you like you like...
No.
What?
Black women wear weave more than black women. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
They really do.
They do?
White women do wear weaves, yes.
Wigs?
Question.
Why?
I
wear weave and wigs way more than black women. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes,
Now
they
you
do wear weave.
Okay.
But I got a question, T, based off of what Lego just brought up. Question. T, is he Caribbean?
No.
He's just straight black, straight from American soil.
Black American.
What that mean?
So no, because I'm about to ask. So, T, you Caribbean. So how do you think the children are he gonna take when he piss you off and you go to bum the clock and you start speaking in your native language? How you think he gonna?
You do that, T?
I speak in my native language, but only when I'm angry, but not at people's children.
No, well, I'm not saying.
You said to him. If you start talking all that Caribbean stuff, no, that ain't gonna work. Bomber clock, no. You call that man, you say bomber clock to that man, he ain't gonna know what the hell that shit mean. No.
First of all, that's who I am.
And then his little half white kids are gonna be like, oh my God, father, oh my God, what did she say? Oh my God, father, I'm scared.
You're silly.
Do they call him father or do they call him daddy? I think that's very important.
Dynamics of his children. I don't know the dynamic.
Okay, you gotta ask, because if those kids are like, hello, father, you gotta get out.
All that. They don't do all that.
You gotta get out if they say hello, father.
How do you know?
I'm sure they don't say all that.
You gotta ask. If your kids be like, father, I need help with my homework, get out.
You know that you a mess, right?
I'm just saying, his kids got to say daddy. If they say father, is a problem.
I know this much. He's highly involved with them.
Which is cool.
Highly
That's
involved.
good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yes, I think it's good.
Well, how do you know he's highly involved with him? Because some dudes be lying.
When I was on the phone with him, there at the house with him.
So
cool.
To know, because let's be real. Some people are introduced to relationships like that where at some point mentally they start feeling like they're in competition with time for the children.
So this
Not
is the
saying
thing.
you.
I was also a mother that also married a man married me with my son.
You're a woman though. That's the difference.
And yeah, but still, I had to accept someone else. I mean, he had to accept my child. I would never go in another, and I accepted his children as well. You gotta be mature. You have to understand that part of life, people come out of marriage and divorce happens, and this is part of the dating life of when you come out of a marriage and children are involved. It's either you gonna accept it or not. So I know if I'm dating a certain man at a certain level in his life, more than likely he was once married, or more than likely he has children. Part of it is acceptance. So when I meet a man, I just don't want a man with babies under 5. But I know to accept a man when he has his children. I'm not the type of woman that's gonna be all, oh well, he got kids, I don't want him. That's
okay. So let's fast track this, little T. Y'all are in 2 months. Everything's going good. He comes to you and he says, hey, I want to take this to the next level. Will you marry me? Everything's good.
And if we are both on the same level.
Okay.
Would you go live in White Peopleville?
That's gonna be a tough one.
That's an issue.
No, but this is the thing.
You gotta have that conversation, T.
Part of my life changing is if I move to Jersey, it's Whiteville. If I move to anything out of New York, it's Whiteville.
And what if he says he don't like you being on social media?
That don't work for me because I'm work. This is my business. That's like me telling him don't go to space.
Well, if you say he gonna take care of you because he's a scientist, and
that's not.
And you can do the landscaping and you could drive a lawnmower and you ain't got to do social media.
So
you don't want to manage the Mexicans.
You wouldn't turn your ID card in to be rolling up the Home Depot to pick up the.
Yeah, all you got to do is drive up to Home Depot in the pickup truck and tell the Mexicans to get on the back of the pickup truck and drive them to the work site. That's all you got to do. You can't do that.
One thing I'm not doing. Any man that come in my life that meets me, I'm never changing my career path.
But what if he wants to take care of you? He works on spaceships or something, right?
Yeah, what the man wants to do. I never changing my career path or the things that I like to do in my life for anyone.
Okay. That might be an issue though.
That's not an issue. If somebody sees potential in doing something in your life, why should think about it?
Because you're a woman, nobody cares. You're supposed to be somebody's helpmate. You sit down and be quiet as a woman. No?
That ignorant way. There are people that do not think like you.
So women aren't supposed to sit down and be quiet to be a man's helpmate?
What the hell is that? You crazy?
You were created to be a man's helpmate. Now you don't want to be a man's helpmate?
I'm created to do what God intentionally want me to do.
Which is be a helpmate to a man, which means sit down somewhere.
And I'm not, because we live in a black country where I am not here to speak this manosphere bullshit about black men, women sit down and work.
That's the Bible.
That's the white man mentality.
That's a Bible sphere.
About the Bible. First of all, that's the white man slave mentality that told most of you black men that's trying to follow them that control economic wealth for y'all.
Wow.
The black man and the black woman has to survive together. Bottom line.
But you can't drive a pickup truck and pick up the people at the Home Depot.
I'm not listening to you. Shut up.
What?
Okay.
T, you saying that you all, if you say you all in and he say, T, I need you to go pick up 15 Hispanics. You gotta do that.
You gotta do that, T.
You gotta go live in the truck while you talking about. You gotta go live in the truck while you going to pick these Hispanics up, T.
Never. Let me tell y'all.
You gotta be on a lawnmower, going live on a lawnmower.
Let me ask y'all a question. We got that theory that thinking that, when I hear black men say that they want a certain type of woman, he is a good-looking brother.
Look, she out here flirting with dudes and look at this. This is crazy. Never trust these women. She's flirting with another man while she's in a relationship with a man with
on this planet.
Wow.
I'm not in a relationship with a soul. I are made look, and I see a good-looking trans man standing here smoking his cigarette.
What, a trans man? Wait, you're into trans people? What's going on?
Transit.
Oh, I thought you said a trans man. Okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Let go. I need you to be on your best behavior, man. We done made it this far.
She's the one who said it.
So, white girl trying to holler at him. Oh, shit.
T, don't be mad because you
at this.
Wow.
T, stay focused. We trying to get
T, hold on. Uncle Drew, I think she's subconsciously trying to compete with white women. Do you see that? Now you're only trying to go out to dudes who like white women? That's what it is?
Shut the hell up.
This is a you thing and not a him thing.
So what I'm simply saying is this. When it comes to, and when I hear black men get on social media and say things like, oh, the black women need to shut up and we don't care about your degree, I think that is one of the most ignorant statements to say.
I think it's most ignorant when y'all think y'all degree means something.
Let me finish.
Because y'all broke.
I think it's one of the most...
The degree women broke.
I think it's one of the most ignorant statements to say for black men. And I'm going to say...
Why?
I'm going to say why. Because this is the thing. And my girlfriend asked me a great question last night. I'm gonna break it down what she asked me. Now, when it comes to our black men and our black women, and my girlfriend, she's like one of them top figure type of 6-figure woman. And she said, damn, Tamara, in Miami, the dating life out here is terrible. The men careers are not together. And I said, you know what? The problem with us black women, we get into our big careers and we forget our black men. I said, we need not to do that because, you see, the system was set up for us to be more successful financially more than our men. And because it was set up that way, it made it comfortable and emasculate our men. I said, let me tell you something. If you could find a brother and you make a certain salary and he comes across as a good man, don't throw him away. I said, I didn't throw away my husband. I was making way more money than my husband. I was in the fucking 80,000 when I met my husband. He was making $15 an hour. So I said, if we have that mindset thinking, oh, I make too much money, fuck them niggas, then none of our black men, and we're not going to grow as a community. So I said, when I hear our men go around telling, not all men talk like this, the ones that say, oh, your degree don't make shit, and most of our black men are barely fucking making it. Most of our black women are barely making it. So the bottom line is that we both need to work. We both need to work.
But you talking like you don't want to work. You don't want to get on the pickup truck.
So you know what? T, it's funny you bring that up because we ran into this woman, me and my brother, we ran into this woman at the gas station. And me being me, I just said, let me spark this conversation. Me and my brother was talking about men and women in relationships. So we asked this woman, we said, excuse me, what's your definition of a good man?
Mm-hmm.
She said, a provider. Which is what most women lead with now. Now this right here, the statistics of women leading with that comment or that statement is pretty high. So I was like, okay, all right. So we got to talking now. She had a little boy with her, right? She a stay-at-home mom, husband out in the field, I think she said he went to prison, came back, but he making it happen for the family. She stays at home. They got an autistic child, which the autistic child was running around biting holes and shit in styrofoam cups. Little Johnny, while we sitting there trying to talk, and he just tearing the damn store. But she went on to say this. I got a degree, because we were talking to her, and she's like, yeah, and I got a degree. She demasculated her man to get to the point. Demasculated her man while he's sitting there making it possible for her to stay at home. She kept trying to make us sit here and understand that her degree mattered, which you're sacrificing that to stay at home with your children. But it was like, damn. Like, you got a whole man that's out here busting his ass for you to stay at home, and you kept saying, like, well, yeah, my degree, I gave this and that up. She was demasculating her man that was making it possible for her to stay at home.
Exactly. Now do you see what we're saying, Tamara?
Well, that's one incident. Doesn't mean that the woman's degree doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't. Y'all ain't making no damn money out of y'all degrees right now.
Where you get that from? My degree, I pulled fucking 80,000 to 90,000. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
With your degree or with a job?
With my degree. With my degree.
So you're in the world that your degree put you in. Hello?
If I have my degree, I can't make that type of money.
I just asked you, you're in the world that your degree put you in, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Most women aren't, most men aren't, just so you know.
So I'm going to say this to you. When a woman has a certain type of degree, it can open the door financially and make her be successful just as well as men. So when you say, and two people get together, like my brother's wife has she has a master's. I'm going to go to my sister. Mm-hmm. My sister is a nurse practitioner, right? Mm-hmm. She's a nurse. That's the highest, one of the highest in the nursing. She also has a PhD as a psychiatrist.
Okay.
My sister has a nurse practitioner on her 9 to 5, her 12. And then my sister has a PhD in psychiatry. She's a psychiatrist. She could write medication. My sister created her own practice in her home as a psychiatrist. Her husband is a physical therapy, a speech therapy. Both of their salary together build a whole union together. And they build, the point that I'm making to you is she contributes just as well as he contributes. And they build a whole dynasty with that. So when you say her degree doesn't matter, what the fuck that mean?
What I'm saying is, look, go ahead, Uncle Drew. She don't understand.
I was just gonna say this, like, and I'm gonna say, I don't think anybody should be dominantly focused on degree or money to start with.
Thank you.
That's me.
Right.
Like,
Let them finish.
Yeah.
Let them finish.
So let me just say that whether you got a degree or not, it boils down to is, in my mind, what it boils down to is, are we going to build this table together, or am I going to do it by myself, or how are we doing this? Because if we're not doing this together, then what are we doing?
Because if he going in outer space and cutting grass, like, you gotta go out of space and cut grass too. You can't be going in a totally different direction and he going out of space and cutting grass.
Even makes sense what you're saying. Just makes sense what you're saying. Let me explain.
Wait, is it grass out of space?
Let me explain this to you.
Wait. Is there grass out of space? I just thought about that.
Anyway, when I met my husband, let me explain this. I met my husband. He was a security guard at Time Warner Inc. He was making about $50 an hour. I was 29 years old. I'm already, I have a staff, I run a whole staff and making a huge salary. When I met my husband, I said, you know what, we're going to build together, but you're going to go back to school and get your shit. My husband went back to school, got his degree. I helped him through it. He got his degree. My husband makes more money than me as we speak right now. Right now. But the point that I'm making is that we both build together. So to say that woman degree doesn't make what? Black men and black women, the only way we can be successful is when we're together.
Okay, I just found something. Hold on, I just want to say this. I just Googled it. It's actually grass in outer space. I just wanted to say that. But go ahead.
I'm gonna just say this. Because again, being intentional is the most important thing. The one thing when I first started talking to wifey, the one thing I had one goal. What do you want? What do you want out of life?
Yeah.
We talked about that. When she said what she wanted, I said, okay. So we sat down, but little did we both know we both had vision boards. So when we sat down, she showed her vision board. I was like, oh, that's what's up. I said, I got one too. I showed her mine, and it was very identical. 6 months to a year later, everything that was on that vision board had come to pass.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I mean, I got certifications. I don't have like a doctorates or a master's or anything like that. I got certifications for a lot of the things that I do.
You're knowledgeable in your area. But let's say your wife had her degree. Does that make her less to be contributing to the family? No, not at all. But this is the thing. So I think one of the biggest problems in society as a whole is we demean one another. You know what I'm saying? We demean one another, and I
using their degrees.
Yes, some people do that.
Yeah.
Some people do that. Some people will try to demean you because
they have a degree and you don't. Yep.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I just went through that. Like a school wanted me to come over there to their school to teach aviation. I know a lot about aviation, but it was like, well, do you have a master's or doctorate? No, I got certifications in aviation. I have certifications before what they're now saying is a degree. No, I had mine before that.
So wait, it's called a degree now? Because I was in aircraft mechanics myself, and it was a certification.
Yeah, so the certificate, yeah, bro. Let's be real.
Yeah.
When the white people want to keep us away from something, what do?
They change the damn terminology.
Right?
That's crazy.
Like, okay, whatever. But you know what? I'm not gonna let you demean me because I don't have what you feel like I need to have.
Wait, you couldn't call your certification a degree and say yes?
No. Bruh, like they were looking at it like, oh, you certified, but it's not a degree. Don't even worry about it.
That's crazy.
Because there's not a lot of people that are willing to do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot of us in that arena. So I'm like, hey, I don't need you. You asked me. So guess what? Keep looking.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But that's the thing. You've got to have enough confidence. And this is where I think, let me just say, I think black women, black men, I'm not going to talk about other races because it happens more in our community than it does anywhere else. Can we please effectively come together and start looking at each other and say, hey, you know what? I see the beauty in you. Fuck whatever else you got. I
Right.
don't care about your money, none of that shit.
Right.
I see the beauty of the personality that you have.
Right.
And guess what? I'm gonna meet you right where you at.
Right.
I'm gonna meet you where you at because I want to build with you. That's why I'm gonna meet you.
Do you think women, black women, they don't see their value, therefore they go and search for value from the white man, and then now they have this piece of paper called a degree, and now they think they now have value, and they go out and say, hey, value me because I have this degree. I think that's one of the problems with black women. They actually find their value in a white man's piece of paper versus your own skin.
No. I'm gonna say this. I come from a family of educated people. My mother started off first. Mother was the first person I saw to get all her degrees as a nurse and do what she do.
Okay.
When I saw all my siblings, I have 8 kids. Every last one of us have a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Education is a priority in my family. A priority. We don't give a fuck what you decide to do. Get a degree in it. So it is a priority. That's just my family structure. Now, am I more attracted to a man that's educated with a degree? Yeah, I am. I'm attracted to men that chase knowledge. It doesn't necessarily have to be that he has a degree either, but I am more attracted to a man that's knowledgeable of shit.
So basically, you're attracted to an.
Thank you, Tay. I appreciate you. I see you, Tay. Appreciate you.
Intellectually is
I'm attracted to intellect. I'm gonna say
so not a degree per se.
Necessarily have to be a degree. I'm attracted to intellect. I'm
Gotcha.
attracted to people's knowledge. Now, the icing for me, like when I hear somebody say they have a degree in such and such, okay, that's beautiful. But I do think it's a great accomplishment when I see our black men are educated, when I see our black women are educated. I think it takes a lot. It takes a lot it's a discipline practice. And it's not
easy. It is a discipline practice.
I don't really agree. It's linear. And in my opinion, anything linear isn't it doesn't require as much discipline as you think. Relationships is hold on.
Listen to what you just said.
Go ahead.
You said it doesn't require.
I said anything linear does not require the same amount of discipline as something non-linear does. Like, for example, maintaining a marriage, maintaining a relationship, that is non-linear because there's so many different things that's going to come up that isn't in a book. Getting a degree, not taken away from the degree, but that level of discipline. All you really got to do is spend a certain amount of time listening to this, learning this, reading this, and it's all you got to do is get the answer right, right? But when you go out in life, getting an answer right doesn't get you nothing. Because, like, hold on, can I finish? You be wanting to interrupt. Like, for example, as an example, I came up with my Diva Discussions card game, right? This is non-linear because I can do everything right as the box, as the cards, and nobody wants to buy the shit if I don't sell it right, right? So this is a non-linear objective, right? So when it comes to going to school, it's cool, it's nothing wrong with it. But at the end of the degree, school is linear. You take this, you get this book, you read the book, you take the exam, and at some point you take more exams and you're out. But when it comes to starting a business, maintaining a marriage, having children, those are non-linear accomplishments.
Wait. Do you have a degree?
No.
Have you ever got a master's degree?
I just said I don't have a degree. I have a certification because I went to trade school. I learned aircraft mechanics.
So you're speaking from a perspective that you don't even have the experience to.
I just talked about something that is non-linear. I understand what non-linear means, and I just said I got a certification, so I don't have a degree, but I went through school.
So you don't know what it is to have a master's degree.
I don't need to know what it is. I make more money than the average person with a master's degree, so I don't care about a master's degree. I make more money than people with master's degrees,
Wait a minute.
so I don't care.
Wait a minute.
And I don't have any school debt, so I don't give a damn about a master's degree.
Wait a minute.
I'm a genius because I don't have a master's degree, because I ain't got no debt.
Wait, this is the part where sometimes we have to be careful of shit that we say, because it doesn't correlate knowledgeable information. Because right now you made a long speech on whether or not degrees are, you said it's linear, it's not compared to marriage and relationship, all this bullshit. But I fucking know that being in a master's program is one of the hardest fucking things to do.
And I'm letting you know it's probably not one of the hardest things to do. And that's your experience, because you probably haven't done the things that I've done.
Hold on. I got 2 bachelor's degrees. That is was one of the hardest. I don't know. Right now I'm trying to do a master's degree right now as we speak. And I can't comprehend nobody telling me that shit is easy, especially in psychology. Nobody can fucking tell me a fucking master's degree in psychology.
I didn't say it wasn't easy. I literally said something linear does not require, listen, I just said, I did not, listen, you just want to, I literally said, hold on, I'm trying to let you know, I did not say it wasn't easy or hard. I said something that is linear does not take the same level of discipline of accomplishing something that is non-linear. That's all I said.
I got you. What I'm simply saying is that when it comes to getting degrees, when I hear people throw the word around that it's just a piece of paper and they have never done it, they got to shut the fuck up.
It is just a piece of paper.
Can I chime in?
Money is just a piece of paper. What are you talking about? These are pieces of paper.
You really think it's that simple?
Yes, money is a piece of paper.
Sir?
A degree is a piece of paper. All this shit is a piece of paper. What are you talking about? It's a piece of paper.
The degree is not simple.
I didn't say it was. I said it was a piece of paper. Because the thing, look, hold on. In this economy, do you realize 2 things? 1, people have these pieces of paper, can't get a job. And 2, people have these pieces of paper and still can't pay their damn bills. And 3, people have these pieces of paper and have all this school debt. Most people with these pieces of paper have not paid their school debt back.
You filled out a job application.
I haven't filled out a job application in about almost 10 years.
Let me explain something to you about the economy and job application right now. Usually to be a nurse, you could have an associate degree. You no longer. You have to have a bachelor's degree and more. 2.
And get paid the same amount of money.
Excuse me?
And get paid the same amount of money as you used to do.
No, they get way more money, especially in New York City. Nurses make 6 figures damn near.
In New York City.
Not just New York. Nurses make a lot of money.
Yeah, they got to work 16 hours a day. So it's not actually the money. They're working the amount of hours. You're working warehouse hours to make that amount of money. So stop it.
What are you talking about? No.
You're working 18 hours a day to make that type of money. Stop it.
They work 3 days a week, 12 hours, and that's it.
As a nurse?
Yes.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I got a little sister that's
It's called per diem. Yes, they do.
Well, I know different nurses than you do.
Most nurses work 12 hours, 3 days a week.
I don't know any nurses. I know nurses, you know nurses. Okay.
And it's called per diem. I'm a social worker, and I used to hire nurses for the company I worked for.
It's some nurses on it in this chat right now.
I'm saying yes in the chat. They work per diem. You know what per diem is? 3 hours, 12 hours a day.
How many? Hold on, in the chat, right? Hold on. In the chat, how many hours does the average nurse work in your life? What you see? Go ahead. I just want to ask them.
Days a week, 12 hours. I'm telling you. 3 days a week. You must be talking about home health days. Home health days and nurse are 2 different things, baby.
Oh, who?
Hey, can I?
Go ahead.
2 different things. A registered nurse is 2 different things.
Okay.
I got a little sister.
For 3 hours, 3 days, 12 hours. That's why they be traveling like a motherfucker all through social media. Sexy as hell. Got a bad body, most of them. They make a lot of money.
It's 12 hours a day, 3 times a week or something like that. So I was partly right, partly wrong. So I apologize. It is 12, 16-hour days, but it's just 3. Okay.
So they make good money and they don't kill themselves once they get their degrees.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's my mom, my sisters, my brothers. That's all my whole family. It's like that.
Okay.
The point that I'm making is that there are people that bust their ass, get into their career, and make good money with their degree. The market right now, in the job market, if you don't have a certain degree to even be a clerical assistant, you cannot get it. You have to have a degree now. Back in the days, you could sign up to a temp agency and be an assistant, like a clerk. You gotta have a degree now.
Well, T,
Can I
just
share
under.
with y'all real quick?
Go ahead.
I just want to share this because here's what I think everybody that's watching. I like to be the mediator to the watchers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether you got a degree or not, right? The bottom line should always be, can you hold your weight at the table? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a degree. I did go to college, but it took my first semester. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. However,
Oh shit! What happened? Darn, the live went off. That was a good conversation. Hold on. Whoa. So, that was a pretty good conversation. So, y'all on YouTube, because they may come back up. So I'm gonna see if they're gonna come back up. Bro, all right. So I'm gonna see if she's gonna go back live. But what do y'all think about degrees? Do you think a degree is just a piece of paper? Or do you think a degree is bigger than just a piece of paper? I think a degree is just a piece of paper. And I think a degree is a form of indoctrination where it makes a person. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur, right? Just as an example. I haven't had a job in, 6, 7 years, right? And before I had a job, I didn't need a degree. I mean, not have a job. When I did have a job, I didn't need a degree. I made $80-some thousand a year when I was selling cars, right? So I'm coming from a world where I can make the same amount of money as a whatever ologist, right? That was when I was selling cars, and now what I do on social media. So in this age we are in now, do you think degrees matter like it used to? I want to see what y'all think. Do y'all think degrees matter like they used to? Yes, for you. Hold on. The comments are coming quick. Having a higher perspective. What's up? What's going on? I'm trying to read y'all comments. Yes, for you, it's just a piece of paper. Okay. I'm just saying, because I'm not here to make anybody feel bad about having a degree, but I'm just saying that I am in a different world and I don't view degrees the same way as other people do. And like, for example, this is my degree. This right here is my degree. One of my degrees. Okay. I created my Deeper Discussions card game, and the link is right here under in the chat, right? The link is in the chat. And my degree nobody can take from me. And with my degree, I don't need somebody to turn around and accept it. All I have to do is sell it, right? So with me, I don't look at having a degree as an end all be all, because it still is contingent to somebody accepting you. Okay? I want y'all to think about that. Having a degree only matters if somebody accepts you with the degree. This is a product. Okay? It's a deeper discussions, is my deeper discussions card game, and it helps people vet dating prospects so you won't end up in some stupid situation like a lot of men and women are in. So with that being said, I created something that is mine that I can hand down to my children. You can't go out and get a degree and hand your degree down to your children. So I live in a different world where I don't need a degree. Now, some other people may feel that they need a degree, but I don't. Never need a degree. Because like I said, before I was an entrepreneur, I sold cars. And selling cars, depending on your mouthpiece, your charisma, your, how hard you want it. So I never looked at having a degree as something that's needed, because I'll just sell. I was top 5 when I sold cars in every dealership I worked at. And it'd be like 20 people at the dealership. So even when I did not sell card games, I sold cars. So for some people, yeah, you need a degree. But some other people, you don't need a degree, and it's just a piece of paper. So that's the main thing that I think about and see when it comes to degrees. It's just a piece of paper. But other than that, I don't really care about all that stuff. So for all the people who have degrees, awesome, cool, no problem. But I'm easily going to be a millionaire between the next 6 months and I would say between 6 months to 2 years, I'm be a millionaire. And it's not going to be from no damn degree, and sadly, a degree can actually hurt you instead of helping you, where you're now in your mind stuck in that line of work. And in most lines of work, they have a ceiling in how much you can make. All it takes is for one influencer with 1 million followers play my card game and find love and jump on their social media site and say, hey, this guy right here sold me this card game and it changed my life. So somebody with like 5 million followers, or The Rock, or somebody. Say The Rock as an example. I think he has 200 million followers. And he buys my card game randomly. And he says, yo, I don't know who made this, but this Deeper Discussions card game saved my relationship. I'm to the moon. All without having a degree. I don't have a degree. I make 6 figures and I still say the degrees open doors. And it's cool. It's no problem right there. There's no problem with that. I don't have no problem with that. I have no problem with degrees open doors. But I just want to let people know who's watching, you have to open your own doors by coming up with your own product, your own voice, your own platform, because everybody can start a YouTube channel and share their voice. You see what I'm saying? And while they're on a YouTube channel, they can sell a product. Like since I've been on, I was talking to them, right? Since I've been on here, I've sold 17 card games. And I just started showing y'all my card game. but simply because I put the link in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see the link that is in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see the link that is in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see the link in the chat. So, yeah, y'all putting a 1 because y'all can see the link, right? So I've been talking to them for like a good, hour or whatever. And while I was talking to them, y'all was enjoying the conversation, and 17 of you bought my Deeper Discussions card game. So that's how I make money. I don't need a degree to do all that. And that was just my point. It's nothing wrong with having a degree. I'm not saying anything bad about any of that. Aaron is self-made businessman. And I'm here to help people understand that you can be self-made also, instead of just, I don't really understand spending 6 years to go get a piece of paper that will help you get a job. I would rather spend 6 years getting on social media, sharing their message, and eventually able to make 6 figures, and nobody can ever take it from you. Because like I said, when you have a degree, you still have to say, hey, I have a degree. Would you accept me? And they got to hire you. And you got to go by their rules, and they can fire you whenever they want to. And the next place you go, they may say, well, you're not qualified enough. Nobody can tell me that I'm not qualified. Nobody can tell me I'm not qualified. But this degree stuff, you're not qualified. So I'm just sharing a different perspective to my audience to let y'all know that y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. But at the end of the day, a degree is still simply a piece of paper. You have to present it to somebody in order to get an opportunity to make money. I don't have to present shit to nobody. People hit me up, people email me, people pay me money, and I don't even be knowing they there. Like, I could be in a bed, sleep, and make $1,000, and I don't even know what's going on until I wake up in the morning. You can't do that with a degree, because you got to be there doing something. I believe in building a way where, whether it's my views, like sometimes a random video on Facebook would just go viral. The next thing you know, I'll make $1,700, and I ain't even know what happened. Sometimes I look, I'm like, damn, what the hell happened? I got to go find why I just made $1,700. And it's a video that I made 3 days ago. So altogether, there's nothing wrong with having a degree, but there's other ways to make money. That's all I'm saying. I make more than the average person with a degree, which is only $53,000. I make more than double that without a lick of college. Exactly. And that's another thing. The average college graduate only makes $37,000 a year in their first year. The average college graduate of a bachelor's degree only makes like $37,000. So imagine after 6 years of college, you only making $37,000, right? And somebody can lay you off whenever they want to. And then on top of that, you end up being homeless, making $37,000. 6 years and you only making $37,000 a year? This is my 6th year of being an entrepreneur. So I want y'all to think about this. If me and a person going to college tried to race to who would make the most money within the 6 years, I don't give a damn who the person is, I would win. I'll say it again. If me 6 years ago and another person, I don't give a damn what their line of work is, if me and that person were to race to who will make the most money within the 6 years, not after the 6 years, within the 6 years, I would win. I would win because they made no money within the 6 years of them being in college. And by the time they graduate from college, now they can go make $37,000 a year, maybe $40,000 a year with their brand new degree. Who the hell wants to do that shit? I've been making 6 figures for maybe 4 out of 6 years. I think earlier it wasn't 6 figures, it was almost 6 figures. I didn't have to wait 6 years to start making 6 figures. I'm not going through all that mess, but if somebody wants to, cool. But hey, it is what it is. But does anybody have any questions for me? Or does anybody have any questions about the card game that some of y'all have already bought? I got Deep Discussions card game. It's 80 cards in this card game, and it will help you vet the opposite sex, whether you're a man or a woman. Do y'all have any questions for me? I would rather be homeless than having the greed and lust for money. Why is it greed and lust for money? I don't understand. Why can't it just be, I want to take care of my family? What is this lust for money? And if you don't have at least some type of lust for money, you are going to be homeless. How much are the cards? My cards are $28. So you hit the link right here. Just go to the link in the chat and hit the link and you'll see it. It's $28. Super easy. I got an AA in 3 years. AA, I don't know what an AA is. In psychology. Black man, 39, no kids. Cool, that's what's up. How did you come up with the idea to build that game? Being around other entrepreneurs and they create products. And I said, you know what, because I coach women. So I was like, how can I coach women without being in the room? I coach men also. So buying my card game will put you in a position where you would have all of the things that I have mentally in the card game. Because you got to understand, I coach women. So I understand women better than the average man, right? Since I coach women, I understand what women are wanting from men. And I put all of those things in this card game. So all you as a man or all you as a woman have to do is to take out the cards and sit them in front of another person. And all my expertise, all the things I learned is working for you. Because all you got to do is say, pick a card. And they pick a card and you pick a card and you ask the questions and you answer the questions. And boom, my expertise will then be working for you. My 6 years of coaching women is now yours if you spend $28 to buy my card game. Really simple. What was you doing? Coaching. I was a coach. All right. So if y'all don't have any other questions, I'm going to go. Can you read one of them so we can get an idea? Sure. One of the questions is, describe the most dysfunctional trait of your family. See, my card game is about family issues because when you're dating a person, you need to know who raised those people, right? If you date a woman, it's important for you to know what type of family that they grew up in. What type of family dynamic did they grow up in? You need to know who the manufacturer of this woman or this man is. So overall, my card game, like I said, what is the most dysfunctional trait of your family? You need to know, like, who raised this person. It's not about the person, who raised the person. And that'll give you a good understanding of who the person is that you're dating. And I know that due to what I've been, learning from in my last 6 years. And it's just simply, I learn from women and women learn from me. I'm open to learning from women. Some people aren't. I like stuff like that. Buy the card game. Buy the card game. Another one is, what emotion do you have the most trouble expressing? I'll say it again. What emotion do you have the most trouble expressing? Somebody said do one more. That's another one. That's one more. What emotion do you have the most trouble expressing? You don't know what emotion you have the most trouble expressing? It's hard for you to express being sad? It's hard for you to express your fear? Is it hard for you to express disappointment? Okay. Apology, embarrassment. See? But you see how they're not surface level and these are deep questions? Because it's about understanding a person's psyche. Another one is, who comes first? Your mother or your mate? Some people will literally say, oh, my mom comes before everybody. What's going on? So before I go, does anybody want to buy my card game? The link is right under here. All you have to do is click the link. Does anybody want to buy my card game? The link is right up under this chat. Before I go. Mother, my mom. Wow, so your mother is more important than your mate? That's crazy. Make sure your spouse and mom get along. Right. This is a good card game for somebody. It could be a good card game for you. I'm here to sell you my card game. And if I don't sell you my card game, I failed. So if you don't buy my card game, I failed you, because I am not explaining or exhibiting how helpful my card game would be to you. And if you don't buy my card game, that means I failed you, because you having my card game, having these questions will make you a better person, will help you vet dating possibilities. Some of y'all are in bad relationships, and this card game would save you from the relationship. Just thank you. Yeah, and everybody, there's a 3 buttons up here. Hit those 3 buttons. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Here's a question. Which type of mother did you have, or do you have? An engulfing mother, which is a smothering mother, or an ignoring mother, which was neglectful? Which type of mother did you have? An engulfing mother that was smothering, a helicopter mom that was all in your face, not letting you be yourself, or an ignoring mom that didn't necessarily seem to care, neglecting. See? Think about what type of person you'll now understand that is sitting in front of you when they answer that question. Both is not good. It should be balanced. Well, I'm looking at people's lives, and most people's lives, they either had a smothering, engulfing mother or a neglectful, ignoring mother. And a lot of y'all said in the chat, neglecting. And that can help you and help the other person understand why you may get triggered. It may help you understand why you feel certain types of way. Damn, it's 5 o'clock already. Because at the end of the day, you grew up under a neglectful mother that is sweet and doesn't like to cuss. That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah. So the thing about it is how your mother raised you has a lot to do with how you see the world, how you see the opposite sex, and how you deal with conflict. Checking your game out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. You won't regret it. I'm telling you, it's only $28. You would not regret buying my card game. I'm telling you now, it's life changing. And I got a couple more card games coming out in the next month or so. I'm buying the game. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Just hit the link in the chat. It's in the chat for y'all to hit. Click the link in the chat. That's the one thing. And for whatever reason, if you don't see the link, I'm gonna show you how else you can look. Okay. So another way is right here. Is right there. Boom. And my card game comes up. So the link is in the chat. The link is also under this video. And the link is also right here. Just hit that. There's a little present, picture of a present. Where is it? There's a picture of a present. And it shows up right there. I'll buy it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And some of y'all, well, a lot of y'all have already bought it. So I appreciate everybody for buying it. So I'm finna go, y'all. You're working on part 2 of the card game. Yes. Yes. Actually, I'm coming out with 3 more types of card games. And one of those types of card games is literally going to change the world. Literally going to change the world. I'm telling you now, it's literally going to change the world. This is awesome, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And earlier, I wasn't talking bad about people who graduate from college and have degrees. I'm just letting people know that we're moving in a direction where degrees are no longer needed and you got to find a way to sell your products. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm telling y'all now, right now, buy my Deeper Discussions card game. It's called Deeper Discussions. It's 81 cards in this card game. You see how thick it is? It's good. It's a good ass card game. It's fun. You can play with all your friends, whether you're male or female, and you can play with your family members. You can play with everybody. But I'm finna go. I will talk to y'all later because I'm hungry. I'm finna go get something to eat and go to the gym. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel already, put a 1 in the chat before I go. If you already subscribed to my channel, put a 1 in the chat. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel right now. Everybody, before y'all leave, subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Come on, right now. Everybody watching, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel right now. A lot of 1s in the chat. That's what's up. That's what's up. Good. So I'm out. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And don't forget to buy my Deeper Discussions card game under this video or in the chat. Talk to y'all later.